Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ravager of Time.
Working.
Oh, God. Please tell me our audio is working.
Doesn't look like it's not.
It's working.
Did you just say it doesn't look like it's not?
It doesn't look like it's not working.
Why? Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ravager of Time, presented by Route 66. This is a first edition Advanced Dungeons & Dragons first edition adventure module. We're playing it using OSRIC, which is sort of a I don't actually have fumble and critical cards for this game system.
Oh, well.
You know what I'll do? You know what we can do for epic fumbles and epic criticals? I'll just riff.
Kill a PC.
I'll just riff a little when someone triggers that. Does that work?
Make it a little extra goofy.
Just don't kill us.
Yeah. Well, not goofy, but more than just damage or a miss. Okay, someone don't let me forget to jot down that I've got an epic fumble. This is going to be played using OSRIC, which is sort of a offshoot of first edition AD&D. It's simpler, a little more structured. There's some things missing, some of which actually the game didn't need it. Some of which you'll notice, but at its core, this is still AD&D, and we are going to be playing I8 Ravager of Time. More about that later. But first, let's introduce ourselves. Ash.
That's me. I'm Ash. You might recognize me from your favorite films, such as Water Under the Bridge. That's it. No, many others. I've been around for a while. What do you do?
I
make art. I was getting there before you rudely interrupted.
I'm so sorry.
I was doing order of importance. I like bubble tea, I like plants, I like cats, and I do art and stuff. Link in chat for my shop. That's about it.
Oh shit. Thank you. Solid.
Yes. I am Solid, or also known as Chris. I am a designer. That's what I do for work. I've been a gamer and anime lover almost all my life. And I've known these cool cats for quite a long time, but I believe this is my first time on the actual channel.
We've got him fooled. Thank you. Ava.
I'm Ava. I play video games and I stream. And I have a really fat cat you guys will hear and see at some point. He likes to make himself known. I'm not that interesting. I am, here. Distraction.
She streams and she likes Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, of course. And I play lots of D&D.
That too. Thank you. Latalis.
Hello, that's me. I'm Latalis, pronouns she and her. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I do a lot of randomizer content and strategy and stuff. This is going to be my very first tabletop RPG experience, so I'm looking forward to it.
You picked a good one. Thank you. Alvin. You're muted.
Alvin,
you're muted on Zoom.
That's how you know it's Alvin.
This is Alvin.
Hello, I'm Alvin. I don't stream. I don't sell anything online. I play different varieties of video games from anywhere that may seem like Hello Kitty, random fishing games, to high intensity, I guess, real-time strategy games. Varieties. A bit of an amateur plane spotter, viewer, plane enthusiast. I like mechas. If I'm very squinting or tearing up during this time, that's due to the amount of smoke that's happening due to the Canadian wildfires. So, don't mind that.
He's
if
just
you
emotional.
said it's because your apartment was on fire, honestly, it wouldn't have even surprised me.
Still here to play, though. You know.
What else? I don't know. I'm just relatively random-ish towards lots of things.
if I don't cut you off,
He's
do you think
vibing.
you just keep going for the rest of the stream?
Maybe, I don't know. I do food crimes, apparently.
Oh no.
Yes, he does.
I should cut him off.
Yeah, he does do food
thank
crimes.
you, Alvin.
Blue rice.
Nexer.
Hi, I'm Nexer. I'm a martial artist. I play tabletop games. I'm a huge 40k nerd. Oh, and I've been on this channel before on a Pathfinder game.
I don't
Water Under the Bridge.
recognize you. Like, it must be because your character right now, you're Krug. Not next
Spot the cosplayers.
Yeah. I like to put some effort into my characters.
I wasn't
Get
coloring
more
my hair red for this character.
Where's the hammer? Bring a hammer.
I can make one.
Okay, but can you make one that does the thing?
Bonk.
That
That would be dope.
I can. I can just put foam on a regular one, make it cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
pretty cool
that
if
needs-
you did that.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. And I'm Askell Archer. I am the GM. Oh, well, we're not on Pathfinder. I am the DM for this game. I'm a GM.
You're
I'm a
both.
GM. I listen. I haven't had a dungeon in a little while. I've been running D&D, Pathfinder, and other TTRPGs for about 20 years now. I've been around. You've probably seen me in some other games. I like running games. I like fantasy. I like doing this stuff. I also stream on Twitch. That's it. So, that's us. And that kind of counts for our banter for today. There will be more next week. Music, as usual, has been provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and McRow Music. I think we're ready. Let's roll the intro.
Ba-da-da-da. We're back. And everything loads.
Steel gauntlets hammer on the doors of the Great Hall.
That's unfortunate that it does that.
Lewis Therowen, this is Lady Cornhat of the Honorable House of Cornhat, Captain of the 48th Brigade. We'd like to talk. Cowering in the comparatively small kitchen connected to the far side of the Great Hall, Lord Therowen emits a terrified squeak. Did you hear that? A Corvanian knight this time! These soldiers have been haunting me for a week now. I'm doomed for sure! The balding, middle-aged human glances at a gnome in a loam-encrusted jacket with all manner of tools of the botanist's trade worn on his belt, who stands reassuringly beside him. My friend, my blessed, trusted friend, you saw all the ghoul weed and dream lotus in the greenhouse. You can help me. Solid. Would you describe the gnome who is reassuringly patting Lord Therowen?
Certainly. The gnome you see before you is Ethan. He's cloaked in black garb, and he puts on a wistful smile. But you see a shimmer in his visage. Perhaps this illusion, it's finally time to settle it down. And he washes it away. And before you see another gnome, a little bit taller, but slightly more devious.
It's a mimic.
Also, as you dispel the illusion, the Corvanians outside cease their hammering. In fact, they cease to exist. As do the trusted guards who you brought with you, as do the various drugs and purchasing forms that had littered this kitchen counter moments ago. What? What? What?
I see you're
Who are you?
confused.
What? What? Where's the knight?
And where are your wares? You see,
They're still there. The sale. It's still in the greenhouse. You could still take them.
I don't see what you mean.
I don't understand. The Corvanians, they're going to arrest me. The mob, they're going to kill me. I need this deal.
Now, why would they kill you?
They want the. I owe them. I bought their products that you said you wanted.
Can you
I
name
I
these
showed
people?
you. I showed you my greenhouse. You have to please. You can't cancel the deal. I need this money.
What's the cancel if you have no product?
Blanching, he turns to point out the open glass back door to his empty, still smoking from the recent fire, greenhouse. He's like looking back and forth between you and the greenhouse. You feel your ring vibrate on your finger. It's normal. It's government equipment. It's normal.
Yep. Go ahead.
The signal, of course, being that all of the documents and product that you passed along has been booked. This guy's done.
You see, I work for the Corvanians, but I'm a part of the Unwanted Order, and my mission was to infiltrate this estate. Now, you will be under arrest for the mind-altering toxins you've been selling to political rivals and rogue factions. So, do be a good lad and just settle down.
He like collapses onto a stool in shock as you depart Therowen Manor. You know, not all of that Andalonian gold made its way back to your bosses. Maybe you've got time to grab some lunch.
Perhaps I do.
Cut the scene. Seagulls squawk in the clear, cloudless sky as the waves of the Aquavasto Sea roll against the docks of the trade city of Frostclaw. Contrary to its name, the weather in Frostclaw is pleasant and warm, the sun glistening off of the blue-tinted stone of the streets. Numerous stalls and vendors line both sides of the South Garaji Avenue, the main road, and indeed the main trade route through southern Corvania, passing right through Frostclaw, with dozens of shops, taverns, parlors, and halls, warehouses, workshops, and more, offering more secluded, relaxed shopping and dining. The smells of fresh seafood, roasted vegetables, seared meat wafts through the city. But one diner in particular, its brick edifice protected by a maroon tarp with bright, bold yellow lettering, announcing it as Vinny's Original Fine Andalonian Cuisine, has attracted a noteworthy crowd. It isn't the sauce or spaghetti, though, that has drawn people today. How could this have happened? The Lord Governor demands, his long black goatee shivering as he quakes with fury. The Knight Commander that he speaks to, a tall, lithe man in black steel plate armor, flinches, wiping a little spit off of his cheek. Cicerone is a dangerous criminal and an insidious member of the Andalonian mob. When I was notified that they were operating in Frostclaw, I deemed them too dangerous to ignore. And he's interrupted as a brilliant, blinding light explodes from the doorway and glass front window of the tavern. Cries of alarm echoing from within. Damn it! The Knight Commander pushes the governor aside. What's going on? I said hold fire. They've got hostages, god damn it! Commander! A Corvanian soldier calls, trotting over. What the hell was that? My lord, it's, them. We hard cut to the interior of the diner. It is bright, blindingly bright for most, as a faint chorus of angels sings, hums really. Civilians hide under tables, clutching at their heads or covering their eyes, rubbing their eyes. Some of them tear-stricken, terrified faces. 4 large, muscle-bulging thugs wielding clubs and hammers are protecting faces, surprised, blinking against the onslaught of light emanating from... Ava, would you go ahead and describe your character in this diner?
I thought you were waiting for somebody else. Okay. The character is a human. She is a little pale, freckled. Probably more hazel green eyes and red hair. Armored, and she carries a shield and a large warhammer. I don't know what else you want me to know.
What would you say your character casts that light spell upon to create such blinding light?
Probably just her hammer.
It is from the hammer that this light emanates, as does the angelic hum, the distant tinkle of cheese graters hanging in the air. You're dead, priestess! A voice calls from a flipped-up table at the back. You here? When I get out of here, you ain't walking! And...
Okay.
Go ahead.
Really? You have to go that far?
Oh, I'll show you how far I'm gonna go! Boys! Take her out! And as the thugs heft weapons and start to approach, what do? You don't actually use actions at this point, just narratively, describe. What does your priestess do?
Was light a touch spell? I can't remember.
No.
Oh, then I'm gonna cast light like right in his face so they'll be blind.
The closest of the guys coming toward you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He scowls as the light redoubles. One of the civilians nearby. Heavens, no. Like you could hear someone quietly praying in Andalonian. The thugs. Hang on. Let's change the mood a little now that we're getting into things. The thugs, as they rush toward you, they swing. Only one actually connects due to the bright light coming from you, and it glances off of gleaming steel armor covered by, was it red?
Yeah.
Tabard?
Yeah.
The clash of steel on steel echoes out onto the streets. You hear, all right, enough of that! Have a taste of this! The woman, Cicerone, rises up over the table, and you can see she's a very muscular woman, bulky and short, but stocky and with a strong core of like she's anchored to the ground itself. She holds a large crossbow, so large she has to rest it on the table to point it at you. And you can see that below the bow part of the crossbow is a cylinder containing 200 crossbow bolts that seem to fit into the top part.
Oh, I don't like that. Can we hold
As
person?
she squeezes the trigger, before you have time to move, you just hear the of bolts starting like a chain gun up the floor toward you. And suddenly the glass of the front window smashes as in slow motion, a second woman dives, body wholly horizontal. Ash, would you go ahead and describe this woman as she's passing in slow motion?
Wait, Ash. Wait, before you come in. About time!
So this person smashing through the window, is holding in two hands a giant sword, almost as tall as she is. She's wearing bronze armor. I don't know if you could see through the glass, but if you look closely, especially on the chest, you can see that black is shining through. It almost looks like it was painted over bronze. She's wearing kind of a long scarf just for a little extra warmth, and it trails behind her. Her hair is shaved on one side, long on the other, and she's got a toothpick in her mouth and a couple piercings on her face. And as she lands,
as she's sideways in the air, is she holding anything?
I feel like you're setting me up for something, but I don't know what it is.
No, I just so I know.
Yeah, she's holding her sword. That's what she's holding.
Okay.
And as can I?
Before you land. Okay. Yes. Just before you. I gotta take it before you land.
Go ahead.
Oh. Okay. So you want to land? Okay. The chaining crossbow bolts are intercepted as they just go ting 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 up and off the armor. One of them rebounding back like out the window. Up, like all over. You could hear people ducking, covering their heads, throwing themselves on the floor. You land. Go ahead. Continue.
Hey, sorry, I'm late. Hey, you gonna eat that? And she's gonna grab the plate of spaghetti that's on a table, and then kick the table like in front of both of them so that the crossbow bolts hit the table instead of us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And with your strength, like easy, it is with such force that it knocks some of the bolts like backwards, and she has to stop. You know, Cece Aroni. She's a rat. She's been working with
She's a rat.
Corvanian. She worked with Corvanian soldiers to get all of her rivals arrested back in the day. just so she could get into a nice cushy position and betray her own handlers back to the mob.
And from behind the table, hey, you okay? You want some of this pasta before I eat it?
We
Hey,
can't eat it
you,
later?
Angelica! Oh, you're dead!
Hey!
You know who you're screwing with?
You shut up! I'm having a
You know what
conversation
happens?
here.
Just rumors!
Hey! I'm gonna kick the table right at him.
Her.
And I'm gonna give Sarah the plate of spaghetti and just get with my sword and go right at him.
As you take the spaghetti from her, as Ella trudges around, like hoisting Cece up easily, you notice that one of the civilians, wearing like a sort of a bowler hat and like some sharp dress, a lot of gold. He's got like a gold sundial hanging from a necklace. You know, he's got nice things. Is trying to like discreetly just slip out the front door.
Am I noticing this? Or her?
She does not.
Seraphina notices this.
Okay, I politely set the plate down. I stand up because Ella has the CC figure, and I just... You know when you scruff a cat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fina's gonna scruff him.
The guy who's trying to slip out.
Yeah.
As you pull him back, you recognize the face. This is Chester Chitalenzo, a banker for the Andalonian mob.
Cheetah Lenzo.
And the real target here.
Do you want to put up a fight, or to look tough, or what do you want? Like, or go willingly?
No speak Corvanian.
I'm speaking Andalonian.
No speak Andalonian? And with a solid plunk.
Yeah, no.
CP
I'm just gonna take my
drops to the
little
floor on the
hammer
other side of it.
and just go bonk, because that was stupid.
As Cece drops to the floor, Chester drops right behind her. Outside, you can hear, "Is it over?" We cut.
No, I don't think it is. It's, there's spaghetti everywhere. Everywhere.
God damn it.
It's a crime scene.
Marinara everywhere.
A solemn church bell tolls in the distance, piercing the dreary rain, blanketing the city of ghosts. Dark-cloaked citizens trudge along their business on either side of the Dragon's Fall River, which perfectly bisects the city, crossed periodically by elaborate stone bridges. Leering gargoyles and stone crows watch from the bridges as small boats laden with fish, trade, and passengers drift from destination to destination. We pan in on one of the bigger barges. Oak, with gilded furnishings, gold. Insane if he thinks I'll be intimidated. Corvania began as a human nation, and I'll rot in the ground before I'll allow these no-good, pestilent, demi-human parasites to take over Corvania. The man wears pale, yellow robes, the hood pulled up over long black hair, a tidy beard and goatee, more gray now than black. He sits on a gilded throne of a seat aboard a private passenger barge, as 4 men and women with poles guide their passage upriver toward the central palace. A shorter woman, younger but bookish so that her severe expression adds to her age, sits cross-legged on a cushion in front of him. A parchment or a book of like documents sitting in her lap, quill in hand. Of course, Minister. However, currently your more patriotic platform is falling behind. The people of Ghosts are responding more positively to Dakar Ornar's message of improved trade, lower taxes. Going into this next debate, I suggest you focus on the improved economic conditions offered by your policies. He snorts. Don't be shy. I can read. Don't be silly, my dear. I've already taken care of it. I suspect Councillor Ornar's policies will be the least of his concerns by this time tomorrow. The woman purses her lips. Another scandal? Of course! The future of Corvania is far too important to leave to the whims of the unwashed masses. Honestly, they've no business in politics in the first place. Why should the shepherd let the sheep decide how they should be cared for? Indeed, Minister, the woman concedes. But I doubt the shepherd has to worry about running out of campaign money. I don't like your tone. But you have a point. Perhaps another fundraiser. Or something more private with our special friends in the Sorenshin. As the boat drifts along, a fat fly in a river surrounded by dozens of gnat-like fishing boats. A shadow perches on the bridge above. Nexer, would you describe your character?
I didn't know where this was going. Okay. Krug is a half-orc, stature leaning more towards the human side, while his features are very much more on the orcish side of things. He's wearing leathers and furs, very much like a hunter, but by his equipment of Corvanian make, we would describe it as Eastern style weapons. You can tell that his prey is bipedal.
And what would you say Krug is doing as these audible voices pass under the bridge upon which he looms?
Aiming, locking in.
Aiming what?
Like, focusing in on the target.
Oh, I thought you had, like, the crossbow. Okay. Locking in. And then what? What does he do?
As the boat... I'm spitballing, but as the boat
Go ahead.
passes...
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, as the boat passes under... Well, did he hear what they said?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, as the boat
After
passes
all,
under...
that's why you're here.
If you've seen Assassin's Creed, like the aerial assassination, just cut his throat.
So, as the shadow looms, the boat begins to pass under. The figure leaps, silent as a wisp of cloud. And in an instant, steel meets flesh. Time seems to freeze. If you've seen Assassin's Creed, you know what I'm
Yeah. The one-liner is, there's wolves amongst the sheep.
A filthy... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Oh, go ahead. No, you first, please.
There's wolves amongst the sheep. And then he just, like, flicks the blood off the blade, puts it away, and if I can, just walks past the people.
Well, hold tight. We got to do the Assassin's Creed thing, man. You did this. Oh, filthy demi-human. I believe in Corvania. I wanted to make her better, more pure. I wanted to protect my people from your infection. Go ahead.
I just did.
It is so. Corvania endures, and the spirit of Corvus will cleanse all. and time unfreezes, mysteriously having not passed while our assassin kills their victim. The woman screams as the I don't know what you call the pole bearers? That doesn't seem right, but sure. On the barge, turn to look.
Gondoliers?
What was that?
Gondoliers, isn't it? Like,
Are
when
they?
they're
I guess
pushing
they would be gondoliers, wouldn't they?
It's
I
just
mean,
a big.
a barge is just a really big boat. Yeah, sure, gondoliers. One of them jumps in the river and starts swimming away from the barge. You hear people on the bridge behind you suddenly screaming, and somewhere nearby you can hear a bell starting to ring as the alarm is raised. What do you do?
Well, I'll bolt. If the people are shocked, I'll just walk off. But I'm assuming I have to bolt off the boat and then jump from boat to boat.
Oh,
to get
yeah.
off.
The honor guard of this minister, one of the highest authorities in the city, are rushing suddenly to avenge him or to check for if he's still alive. He's not. You are forced. You said you were gonna run to the water, like dive in, or
Well, if you said there was so many boats on the river, right? So I was gonna
that
jump
there
from
are,
boat to
yeah,
boat,
yeah. Think like if Venice was just one river in the middle of the rest of the city.
Yeah. So like jump on a fishing boat, jump to
Okay.
the next, and then.
Yeah, you start running, leapfrogging from boat to boat, past surprise fishermen. As you finally leap to the shore, 50 meters or so away from the barge, it's a wide river. Guards on the far side of the, like on the opposite bank, where you had planned that they would be, knowing that they were stronger there than on this shore, are already making cries and rushing for the bridge to catch up to you. You make a run for it. Would you say you leave the city entirely, or do you find like a hole to lie low in for a while?
Hay bale somewhere.
Okay, but okay.
I would wait like in a barrel until the next patrol route is done and then jump out and get out to the next.
Okay.
The list is long.
Yeah, all right, yeah. And you kind of have to move from hiding spot to hiding spot like that. Like the patrols have changed. They're obviously, the Hornet's Nest has been kicked. One of the top 5 people in Ghost was just murdered in broad daylight. Certainly sending a message that will reverberate throughout the corrupt, almost devastated political circles of Ghosts. Cut. Okay. Watch out! A massive boulder smashes into the stone wall above, and with that final impact, the entire tower finally gives. Men and women scream as it gives way, buckling and collapsing in on itself in a deafening cacophony. On the ground floor, holding the front door shut against the oncoming assault, Morris, Lee, and Brina brace for their demise. But it doesn't come. The rumbling and crashing cuts off. Dust raining down. Lee studies. Some of the structure is still holding, he notes, but the tower is surely ruined. You fucking think? Brenna snarls. Battle's already fought and lost. Not while we still breathe, Morris says, clutching his holy symbol. We've still got a job to do, and Frost Giant or not, we're doing it. I should have just stayed in prison, Brina snarls. Fine, what do we do? The garrison here is likely lost, Lee says, as well as the rest of our team above. Our mission is technically failed, but our oaths may at least remain fulfilled if we can bring down the Jotun. The locals ain't gonna let us reach her, Brina says, as the cries of these eldritchly empowered zombies outside echo through the walls. Hallows will grant us a path, Morris says. Even these next Regname's abominations yield before his radiance. Even if we get to the big girl and bring her down, you know we ain't walking away from this, right? This is our oath, Lee says calmly. As they say, Morris agrees. Just as long as we're all on the same page, then. With a final breath to steel their courage, these knights throw wide the door. Morris already crying out prayers of light and fire to burn away the undead, clearing a path. But too late. Too late, these three see their mistake. For the frost giant waits just outside the door. The undead, parted, ominously waiting, granting her space. Grinning, the frost giant holds a massive chunk of rock over her head, staring down at the trio. Damn, Brina says, and closes her eyes. Somewhere comes the celestial whinny of a horse. We go back in time, just a minute. To the 4th floor of this tower at the foot of a cliff. There are a dozen soldiers here, all armored, almost all of them wounded, struggling to move. These are the last defenders of the garrison at Atraporta. And Latalis, would you describe Aveda in these in this environ?
Sure. Aveda is a massive woman. She's quite tall, 6'2", big muscles, clad in layered scale mail, pauldrons on each shoulder, big shield. She's equipped with various weapons, a master of arms, you could say. A trident, gold-plated, rests upon her back. At her side is a impressive trollbane sword and a mace. Her hair is black, and on her hand she has a ornate dwarven crafted ring.
Okay. And how would you describe her, like, her posture, her temperament as she stands in this tower, as, like, another boulder hits above somewhere, missing the tower but striking the cliff behind it?
She stands stoically. The shaking doesn't rattle her. She's seen monsters like this many times, and it's nothing new to her.
Okay. And something about this temperament, this attitude, permeates the air, filling the soldiers around her with courage. One of the healthier soldiers grunts, eyeing the back wall. Careful. I think this wall's weakened. Another hit like that, we might not need the giant to finish the tower off. Watch! No, watch! As Aveda turning to look. You know what? Why don't I bounce this over to you, Latalis? In what manner would you say Aveda strikes this wall? Unintentionally, of course.
Unintentionally, right. She probably does a quick turn. She's got a shield in her hand. As she's turning to look, she kind of stumbles slightly over a bit of the rubble and takes a bit of a tumble into the wall itself.
Head first, you think?
Guarded by the shield, no, just falling into
shield
it.
first? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, reflexively raising the shield to catch herself on the very wall he just gestured at. Aveda goes right through that wall, but doesn't fall. as the wall comes down, just that little piece of it, the boulder that the giant had just thrown is lodged between the tower and the cliff. And looking up, the top of the cliff is only about 8 or so feet above this. And the soldiers look at Aveda in amazement. And a dark brown horse at the top of the cliff looks down at Aveda, probably also in amazement. And now, sort of in a fast forward, we see Aveda beckoning, getting these soldiers out, lifting them up to the top, and then finally climbing up to the horse herself before turning back just as, watch out! Boom! A boulder hits the top of the tower, and the whole thing starts to bow in, crumbling, crashing down. And, like, someone beside Aveda, oh gods, no one could have survived that, right? At which point, you hear battle prayers from your fellows within the Order of the Unwanted below. Would you, what would you say Aveda does at this moment?
There's still some survivors down there. We can't just leave them to die. She climbs onto her horse, Gleipnir. Everybody, stand fast. We can't let anyone else die. She readies her trusted trident in hand. And
swords and boards, boys! As you charge, leading this group, all of the wounded catch their second wind. Those who can. Obviously, some have to chill. Mm-hmm. They follow. And Aveda rides down, leaping on the back of this horse, right onto the rock above the frost giant's head. And the added weight of horse and paladin forces it. And it doesn't, like, it smacks her in the noggin a bit. But, like, she more starts to wobble and then, like, throws it off to the side, while Aveda and Sleipnir sort of bound off of the rock, whirling about in the snowy field to face the frost giant. As this occurs, she snarls, "Little bugs!" in frost giant, which I don't think you probably speak.
I do not.
If you speak any giant languages, you might be able to get the gist. If you don't, honestly, you can probably still get the gist, even if not the specifics. The undead all about begin to surge forward. Morris, looking at you. Like, all three of them are looking at you like an angel just came out of the clouds or something. The hells are you still alive? Morris, your symbol. Right! Hallows above shines holy light upon these enemies! And, like, sun breaks through the clouds. The undead beginning to turn and cower. Some of them vaporized on the spot. Aveda cutting through. All of the soldiers finally catching up, hitting the side of this horde of the undead like a rival army, splitting into it like an axe into a wooden wedge. The battle is short and brutal. But in the end, dismounted, Aveda stands upon the chest of the fallen frost giant.
As if I'd let a creature like you have its way. She pulls her sword and finishes it.
Yeah. A coup de grace.
Mm-hmm.
A single clean cut. And as you pull, the soldiers around you begin to cheer, clapping. And then Aveda slips on the ice. Cut to the next scene.
Whoopsie.
Classic.
I forgot to cue the second song, so I guess we'll have to save that for later. Whoops. The music was supposed to change with the flashback. I'm so sorry. I overdid it. I tried too hard. Now, for the player who really gave me dick all to work with.
Whoopsie.
I wonder who that is. Who's remaining? Who looks
It's
too
me.
innocent right
It's
now?
me again.
Frozen Air. Is it the same? No, what?
It's the same
Stop
song.
it. Why did it do the same song? That's silly.
It really likes that one.
It's Frost Giant
Frozen
again, just
air.
a different character.
I barely made it out of there.
Frozen Air whips and tears the expedition team's clothes, accompanied by a constant howl, like the forlorn echo of a starving wolf. Ice in the wind tears at the skin, at least what little skin is left visible. The presence of wind this high in the mountains profano is ironic, given the otherwise near absence of air. For weeks, the team had trekked through frozen wastes, climbing the ever more foreboding foothills that became mountains, all to reach this point, to study that which perhaps should have been left forgotten. The heart of the mountains profano, the core of Nex Regnum's lost history, Mortvium, the lost city, or, as can now be seen, just a damn pit. Endless, or close to it. You see a smooth, dark stone surface, which makes up the interior wall of the pit, and its descent into the mist below. Like the interior of a smooth stone tube, circular and impossibly gargantuan. Is that it? Tiafa calls through her scarf. There's nothing here! Save your breath. Yuko, the expedition leader, approaches you. He glances over the edge. Well, what do you think, Unwanted? Alvin, would you go ahead and describe your character?
He's Elvin. Somewhat of a pale skin, wearing pretty almost well-to-do clothing with a very pale gray cloak covering him. He seems fairly comfortable, used to traveling, and just kind of looking around. Finally here. Such a long way, such a long way.
Here, there's nothing down there. It's a pit.
Have you been down there?
Well, it's bare smooth stone. No one's going down there. You can hear from somewhere that echoing howl carried on the wind.
You have energy to complain. You have energy to go down. Come on, let's go.
Oh, it's smooth. There's nothing to climb.
Well, make something to climb with.
And
We weren't hired here to just observe and look down at the pit. Come on.
You told us it'd be a city, not a great blasted hole in the mountain.
There's a lot
We
of
don't
things-
have the gear for this. Doesn't help we lost half the supplies on the way up.
How tall is the pit?
Well, it's not infinite,
It's not.
but it is as mathematically close to it as physics will legally permit.
No, like how high are we from the bottom? I'm
Oh,
gonna guess
you mean
this
like
goes
your
straight.
altitude at this point?
Yeah.
Roundabouts 11.5 thousand feet. You're around the dead zone.
Yeah.
The death zone, excuse me.
Look, a lot of things can be hidden by magic, spells, even creatures. We won't find out if there's no city or not unless we go down there. Now, if you choose to go boarding back, I will not be explaining. It'll be on you, and I definitely will not be explaining how you choose to abandon the shop.
I'm not abandoning no one up here, but I think this is the end of the line. Whether we want to or not, unless you've got some magic you haven't told us about, we don't have the means to get down there. Now, if you're staying, we're staying too. I don't leave anyone behind.
Spells come in. Well, first thing we should do is probably explore all around this pit. Maybe we might find something.
Any chance the storm's gonna let up, or we can let it die down before?
I don't know. I'm not a weathermancer. Probably would be safer if we wait.
Bloody uses. You can hear something to that effect as he storms away to let the rest of the group know. Looking out, with your supremely high intellect, you gauge probably something like, based on the curvature, maybe 2.5 mile diameter pit.
This is not for a city. I wonder. Can I test it to see if there's actually a solid footing?
There is definitely not. In fact, putting like a hand out or a foot out over the pit, the cold is so much more intense, like a vent of something. And again, referring to your experience and incredibly high intellect, you think that this is not the cold of the world nor the living. You think there's an extraplanar vent somewhere down there, probably to the negative energy plane.
Well, that's not convenient. Now, why would there be a vent there where there should be a city? A pocket dimension? No. What if I cast a spell?
Your fellows in the expeditionary team beginning to like set up a base camp while two of the scouts, also elves, by the way, two of the scouts, one begins to go in each direction around the perimeter.
If I throw a person in there, if they die, well, we can just say that's a casualty.
As you ponder this problem, time passes. An hour, 2 hours. You expect, given the weather conditions, the pacing, the dwindling supplies of food and drink, probably 4 hours or so till you expect the scouts back. All the while, that howling in the air never ceases. If anything, it just gets worse and louder. But then
I wonder.
5 hours pass. 6. And neither of the scouts has returned. Yuko returns to you once more, where you wait by the magically created fire, the only kinds of fires that will burn up here. in you guys' tiny little safe area that has been made. I think we have a problem.
What
They're
now?
not coming back. What exactly did you think was in this city that you brought us all the way up here for? All we were told was that it was some magic city in the mountains. Do you even know?
Of course not. Usually no one knows about these things, but where there's a magical city, there's usually magical treasures. Lost spells. Lost ancient relics.
Well, the city's lost, and so are our scouts. That's about all we've learned at this point. What do you want to do?
Let's track them. Clearly they must have found out something, or something found them.
It's getting dark. We're gonna have to wait till morning. It'd be suicide to go out there this late.
Make sure to post some watches then.
I agree. Your books? Any help here? Anything? You've got to give me something. We've got enough supplies to stay here for maybe 2 more days. And then we will be at the point where there will be no return trip.
I'm just kind of standing there looking up and looking down at the same time. Is there anything moving up there other than clouds? Something that turns
at
into a
this
shape?
point, the storm has not lessened, and it is impossible to tell. But you can sense the latent occult magic here. This location must sit on a nexus of ley lines. And if someone wanted to build a city here, and they were sufficiently magically gifted, that vent would serve as a fine source of energy to power all sorts of typically not strictly ethical magical practices.
Land smooth. The city's up there.
In the sky? Well, we don't have
Yep, so it's up
climbing
there.
gear to climb into the sky.
That'd be quite perfect. Powered by the Nexus, sustained by the ley lines, protected by the storm. The wall's too smooth. An archmage hold it up to the sky. Bad idea at all. There should be a portal going down from up there. We need to find where those scouts went. They might have stumbled into something.
In the morning, then, I'll rest up.
No need. Are the men tired? We should just rest. That would see anything better in the morning or day. That storm's not gonna dissipate.
Yes, everyone's tired. We've been tired for 3 days. If you want to go now, it's too cold.
It's always gonna be cold. Fine, rest up, gather your energy.
All right.
We'll take off as soon as you're rested as you can be.
As they settle into rest, and you settle into rest, time passes. But before dawn's light, as you predicted, the storm does not let up. Of course not. But there is something you didn't quite calculate. The howls have gotten closer. And the worst part was when they stopped. And here is when the nightmares began. As first, one of the watch claimed to see something in the snow. Claimed it was the scouts and ran to them right out into the pit. Then was when the other watch tried to eat one of the sleeping expeditioners. And in the ensuing conflict was killed. By the time you are alerted to these goings on and the full camp is in alarm, a third expeditioner has gone missing. Without a sign, like they're just gone. No one has any idea what happened to them. And all of them, all of the humans at least, claim to be seeing shapes in the snow, hearing something telling them to eat, encouraging them to eat. And then came the assault. A horrible, horrible moment just before dawn, when a great lumbering creature strode out of the snowstorm, letting out a cry like a starving wolf, but with the head of a rotted, malnourished elk, walking on two towering legs. With its claws, it tore through most of the bodyguards you brought. Eventually, magic and, well, pretty much just magic, actually,
Lightning bolt.
drove
Lightning
it
bolt.
off.
Magic missile.
But by the time it did depart, it didn't die, it just left. There was only Oliver.
Of course, it's only Oliver. Of course, I'll be blamed for this.
But the
Well-
sun finally rises.
Let's well go back. Of course, I'm gonna be blamed for this. It's gonna be the paperwork. Of course, no one's gonna believe us. Probably a Wendigo they're gonna blame. It was a failed expedition that led them all to some sort of trap.
And
Can't just blame it on incompetence. No.
mumbling to
no.
himself, the lone elf begins to descend.
Now I'm gonna
these
put the cloak
frozen-
over. I'm gonna put my cloak on, so I basically turn into kind of a shimmer and walk my way away.
Okay. Behind. Lost, seen only by the storm. Eldritch green lights shine out of the pit. And we cut the scene. Corvania. Corvania is a land of culture, of opportunity and pride. This nation has existed for thousands of years, paving the way into the future with tolerance, honor, innovation, and at times, well, we'll call it a heavy hand. It is a nation of knights and assassins, democracy and feudalism, frozen wastelands, tundra, fertile farmland, and idyllic coasts, tea and rice. A heavily forested nation, it's only natural that Corvania should venerate crows, the purifiers of rot and death and stagnation. In this land, mist is a comfort, shadows are safety, Quiet is a luxury, and people tend to be tolerant of new ideas and ways, though near supernaturally stubborn in their own ways. Corvania protects its people with noble knights who oversee the vast and powerful armies of soldiers that make up their internal police force and external military arm, while serving in the shadows with equal honor and governmental legitimacy are the assassins. But what of the outliers? What about the criminals? The exiles? The outcast? And when law governs a nation too large, what of the corruption and evil that weave through bureaucracy or hide in the light of day where the knights can't and the assassins won't touch them? For this purpose exists the Order of the Unwanted, founded by a knight in exile, reinstated to her former honor. This unique and prestigious order exists outside the laws of Corvania and lays claim to any individual the governing knight commander deems fit, so long as their loyalty to Corvania is beyond question. In this way, the order is made up of the most skilled, the most elite, thieves, assassins, dishonored nobles, expatriates of rival nations, dubious magic users with questionable methods, priests of forgotten or underappreciated deities, all working together for a greater cause. When an evil is found that can't or won't be addressed by Corvania's proper channels, the Order of the Unwanted steps in, and it is one such evil that we now turn our eyes toward. This is Ravager of Time. And on that note, a little early, we're going to pause and take a brief break to hydrate, stretch, chat. We encourage you to do the same. Get some snacks, and we'll be back in just a few short minutes to continue and really get this party started. See you shortly.
Or you could be a slug, you know, whatever. We're back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
While the game loads.
So, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. We now find ourselves in an office. This is in the capital, Corvus, the capital of Corvania, in sort of a side building to the side building of the Capitol building. They wouldn't want anyone to think the Order of the Unwanted are wanted to be around the other knights. But within an office in the tower that serves as the headquarters for the Order of the Unwanted sits Knight Commander Raza Windknife, the Coyote, and the current leader of this order. One individual has been brought into their office. Yes, I see you've been busy. Successful mission. Successful mission. They're turning pages in a dossier. Successful with complications. Successful with complications. Successful with complications. I'm noticing a pattern.
Less
Yatan.
complicated.
Yes. Ma'am.
Let's talk about that. Tell me about the complications. It says here you have a habit of hanging on to evidence. For safekeeping, I trust.
Define evidence.
Well, I see no purpose to define it. Frankly, they slam the dossier folder shut. I don't care. What I see is a line of successes. You get the job done. Consistently.
I work well alone, ma'am.
You work well, regardless. This folder, they open another one. These are all your teams that you've worked with. Rude, petulant, dishonest, success.
Is that what they're saying about me?
This one. Oh, yes. That's
It's the feedback.
tricky, dishonorable, breaks convention, refused to follow orders, got the job done. In spite of a crumbling situation. This one here says that you knocked out the sergeant commanding you and stole his wallet, and then led the unit out of a siege
He was
without
very
injury, save a goose egg on the sergeant's head.
He was very prideful, and he was getting in the way of my mission. Sometimes it's better for me to act alone. If you want results.
Do you remember when you first started with the order?
I remember getting caught,
Indeed.
and I remember swearing the oath to join.
I remember that as well. And I remember a young man who claimed to be the world's greatest thief.
Still am.
Indeed.
So something you need stealing, ma'am.
Do you know what I was before I became the Knight Commander? I served in the Order just like you.
No, ma'am, I don't know what
Pulled
you are.
from prison by my own Knight Commander. I was unfortunately caught after a promising career stealing from casinos and gambling parlors.
Some
and
of them
one
have 'em
murder.
coming. A murder?
I stole from a front for the Sorensheen. Corvanians would know that name to be synonymous with basically the Corvanian Yakuza.
Dangerous crowd there.
A mistake. And in my efforts to evade their capture, I killed the man who'd made it his mission to arrest me. My point, Yatan, is that we all come from uncomfortable backgrounds. What we do once we get here is the only thing that defines us, makes us unique. And I find your file to be very full of character and promise.
Thank you, ma'am.
So I have another mission for you.
I'll hear it.
I want you to lead a team. I want you to be the sergeant.
Okay. I'm listening.
And since I suspect you'd prefer blatant honesty over compliments and promises of promotion, I'll be direct. This is not a promotion for you, it's a test. I know if you wish to, you will succeed. I doubt there's anything I can throw at you that would hold you back, should you wish. What I want to know is, do you have the makings, not just of a good leader, but of a good man? Or do you not?
Lie to me.
I hope you enjoy your promotion. Congratulations, Sergeant.
Thank you, ma'am. And I'll turn on a swivel and head out of the room.
You'll be wanting this. They slide a third folder full of documents. They have so many of these, you don't even know where they get them. You'd swear it wasn't even there a second ago. Maybe they're like a magic user that developed like conjure paperwork. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise you. They always have paperwork, especially when certain of your peers show up and are around. Almost like it gives them some sick joy in their otherwise humorless existence. The mission's
next mission?
details.
Ah,
I've taken the liberty of recommending. Ignore that. That's nothing. I've taken the liberty of recommending a team. You may go over their personnel files if you wish. Return to my office with your team assembled by tomorrow.
very well, ma'am.
We'll discuss further details.
I'll take the folder and turn and head out.
We sort of do the equivalent of a camera, like 180, flip around, back in the office. Instead of just Yatan standing here, there's a collection of colorful characters. Thank you, I get a dime every time I alliterate. Wouldn't that be neat, though?
The alliteration jar.
I want to get more.
I
than
would
that.
be freaking wealthy, man. I'd be a
You'd be
1%
freaking
if I got a
fortunate, you
dime
mean.
for all my alliteration.
You know, Askel,
but seriously.
I almost cast Detect Illusion.
This time, the office is filled with humans, non-humans, short and tall, muscular and lithe. Five of you have no real understanding of why you're here together. I mean, you have the vibe, like, obviously you got an assignment. Some of you may have worked together before. Some of you have definitely worked together before, but only record things that you care about to memory, and therefore, as far as you're concerned, have never seen these people before in your life. You see the Knight Commander seated at her desk and standing in front of the desk at attention but facing you. A gnome. Definitely one you have not worked with. This one I don't think any of you would have worked with. But you've seen him around. You've actually, one or two, if you think you've ever been in a disciplinary committee or like had to do the equivalent of like a sensitivity seminar or like
Oh, I probably have.
something like that, then you've probably sat in on more than one of them with him. He's like that kid who every time, if you get a detention, you can count on seeing him there.
What's up, buddy? Long time no see.
Staying out of trouble, I hope.
As the last of you to arrive, Oliver.
Oh, not
Does that-
here again.
As soon as you do, the coyote rises from their desk. Good, you're all here. And with a curt glance to confirm that you are comfortable with this team, Yatan, having looked over their dossiers.
I've looked over their file.
Good.
Wait, why don't we
And I
get
will-
his file?
I'm the
Oh, it
leader.
would be important. It can block a lot of things.
Yatan will be the sergeant of this little excursion. Now,
Suspicious.
this is a very
Probably
important
dumb.
mission, and each of you have been hand-selected to be here. There has been a murder in the Ffenargh.
I'm gonna not look surprised in this moment because I've read over the mission details.
Just pretend you know everything that
I'm
they're
just at,
saying.
I'm just at attention right now.
Yes, murder, most foul, Ffenargh. Mm-hmm.
How long ago?
Over a week now. The High Lord Spiritual have requested aid from the Order of the Unwanted directly. Now, brief pause here. Any worshippers of St. Cuthbert would be aware that the governing body of the church is the High Lord Spiritual in the Ffenargh, and that it's sort of just accepted knowledge that they're shit. They're powerful, they were great once, but they're all gruesomely old, and basically they're figurehead leaders.
So not
Yes, they're
particularly...
high-level clerics.
Oh, okay. That's what that was going to be.
They
the
are
question.
high-level clerics, but like they don't do anything. They're too old to do anything with it. They rule from the Ffenargh, which is a region in western Corby.
Okay.
Well, Ella's just going to kind of exchange a look with Serafina, but not say anything.
Among you,
Are you sure he didn't
Two of
choke on a
you?
grape?
the murder was not of one of the High Lord's Spiritual,
Oh.
but of the
Damn.
renowned scholar Geoffrey D'Arcy.
Does that name ring a bell?
Only to one of you.
Am I the one? Because I have no idea.
No. The person,
I-
he knows who he is.
Okay.
I never heard of him.
I expected not. I have minimal details, but you will be fully brought up to speed when you get there. You will be meeting with a contact, one Clavados, the High Lord Bailiff of Eylea. Now, among you, we have chosen a scholar, one well-versed in the ways of the Ffenargh and of Arcana in general. We believe that there may be more to this case than meets the eye, especially with the death of such an important person affiliated with so many donations and gifts of the arcane arts. We have also brought onto this team two who are well versed within the faith of St. Cuthbert.
Eh?
We are hoping that you can keep things civil should they escalate, and including a high priestess of St. Cuthbert is a good show of faith on our part. That we are taking them seriously. And of course, someone who has good rapport with High Lord Bailiff Clavados and the Ffenargh.
Aveda nods slightly in acknowledgement.
We thought... I was under the impression that someone should also be included in this team familiar with uncommon and obscure methodology in the ways of death. I know this isn't your normal type of job. They look directly at Krug.
Is there a list this time?
No. In fact, there is no one target we wish removed.
More fun that way.
I want you to play nice with the High Lord Spiritual. It has been a long time since they showed any real consideration for the greater whole of Corvania. I would like to keep things diplomatic and indeed encourage them to reach out in the future. We want this to be a good experience for them, and especially for the High Lord Bailiff. It was he who directly reached out to us. At this stage, that is wholly unheard of. Normally, I have to assert our legal exceptions to get involved in anything. That we were specifically requested is important. So, as things stand, here is your mission. Find out who killed D'Arcy, see that justice is properly done, as defined by the High Lord Spiritual, play by their rules, at least, unless you are given good reason not to. And make sure this matter is satisfactorily and fully laid to rest. Finally, I expect you to keep in the good graces of Clevados and the High Lords.
Yes, ma'am.
The well-being of all of the Ffenargh, as well as the people of Eylea and the various villages of the region, are important, unwelcoming as they may be to you. So have a care, but do good work. This may sound like it's a vacation to the swamps, but I wouldn't be sending you if I didn't have an inkling there was more to this than meets the eye.
Thank
Any
you, ma'am.
questions?
I'd like to address the riffraff in the room. I know you may not know me. You may have seen me wander the halls. I address Nexor in Orcish.
Oh.
You may not trust me, but I require your absolute faith in my leadership. And then I'll go back and speak Corvanian again. I'm a man of many talents. Leadership is one of them. However, I'm very new at it. I have led sieges, come out successful. I have led many infiltrations and come out successful. My repertoire and my expectations are of success only. We will get the job done, and that is all that matters. Then I'll turn back around.
Well said.
Well, sounds like you got nothing to worry about then.
Like, during his little speech, I would have slipped Ella, like, a little, like biscuit snack.
Are you guys
Italian
like
ones.
the fucking people in a school classroom while somebody's giving a presentation, like throwing paper airplane notes?
No, we're standing right next to each other. I just kind of
Oh,
be
they're just
like,
eating snacks.
Uh-huh. I love that, though.
it's about
would
lunchtime.
suggest-
Like, we have to eat.
Oh, you're a second breakfast kind of girl, aren't you?
I would suggest that you bring preparations for a ball. If you've never been to the Ffenargh, it will leave an impression. Good luck, Unwanted.
Hey, don't worry, we got this.
Absolutely.
As you
On
command.
Ella, how much food
Glad
should
I'm
we
not in
bring?
charge. Anything doesn't go wrong, well, can't blame me for it this time.
You know, I don't think we should shop on an empty stomach. I heard that before. So maybe we all should, like, go somewhere and eat, get to know each other a little better.
A fine idea.
Mm.
An icebreaker, of course. Could help. And well, I'll exit the office and probably head to a tavern.
Yeah.
Cafeteria,
Yeah.
not
There's
good
all
enough.
manner of taverns. I mean, you're in the capital city.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think Ella and I would like strong arm them to an Andalonian.
Hey, wait.
Are you
We
sure?
know-
Because
we know a place.
Yeah.
this feels perfect for a place that Ella might know.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I know a place.
Sure, lead the way.
Funny enough, here's the funny thing. I think 3 of you know this place. Krug, you have literally hid out here to like let the heat die down before. And Yatan, you have more than twice run a heist out of this very building.
Is there like 3 tunnels in the basement?
Yeah. Like they literally have a panic room named after Yatan here. Not to mention Ella probably has like carved her initials in the blood of her victims in a few different places in the room, in
Okay.
like the common room here.
Oh, I feel like Ella has her own table. From back in the day.
Mm-hmm. You guys are given a privacy booth. Fun thing about Corvania, virtually every social establishment in the country has privacy options for every visitor, not just like 1 or 2. So they believe in privacy in this country.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I'll go to my booth.
I will note, it is very clear as you guys are walking on your way here. Aveda could literally wear Yatan like a hat with the size difference.
I assume we
The
are.
show is you guys's.
We are served. Taking
Of course.
orders. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. They give you. Here's the funny thing: the dishware, not good, but the food. I don't know if any of you. This is an oddly specific thing, and I bet actually, if anyone,
Too loud.
solid.
Music too loud.
Song shouldn't have changed. I forgot to put it on repeat.
It
I'm
changed.
so sorry.
It's too loud.
Solid might have actually IRL done this, but if you've ever been to a genuine mob restaurant, basically, if you've ever been to Chicago or New York City and been to a mob restaurant, their food fucking slaps. Okay. The tomato sauce is probably better than anything you'll get outside of like rural Italy. And in this case, rural Andalon. They have the finest vintage alcohol here. They have food that honestly, like, if they ever got out of the crime business, because obviously this place is a front, obviously.
Do you have the map,
if they
by
ever
the way?
decided to go legit, they could be a straight restaurant.
You could put that on the screen, the map. So
I don't
there's
have that
something to
on
look
Foundry at the moment.
Okay.
I thought we were going to cut straight to the Ffenargh. I forgot you guys might want to, like, I don't know, talk to each other or something.
What can
This
I
is
say?
a nice place.
That does remind me though. As you come in, walking in order, something I should have done earlier. Bad Askell. Again, second slap of the day. We said Ella leads the way here. But Askell, who's Ella? What does she look like? Well, that's what she looks like. Ella.
She's got a piece of grass. You can't tell, but
This angle looks like a cigar.
That's the fun and much like being around her, You never know which it's going to be. Toothpick, grass, or cigar, but it is always one of the three. Or she's very, very angry. Because someone punched it out of her mouth. Presumably, Seraphina would be right behind.
Yep.
There is Seraphina. Comfortable in spite of, like, looking like she belongs in a high-class noble district, but completely at ease in a place like this.
Feels like
And
home.
then, of course,
I like the outfit.
Thank you.
we have Yatan without his money tree, unfortunately.
I was gonna say, is a tree there?
No.
The
But he takes
tree
a
just
seat
follows
under a
him around.
tapestry of a tree. So he's like literally sitting under a tapestry of it. Looking at it, you're pretty sure that's actually an original art piece. This is probably for laundering money.
Yep.
And then there's, of course, Krug. The weapons are hopefully stowed at the moment.
The ones you can see.
Same.
But the attitude,
He didn't pop
correct me if
up.
I'm wrong, Nixer.
He didn't
Huh?
pop up.
He didn't pop up.
Whoops.
There
The
you go.
attitude is like that person who looks like they've got an attitude problem because they're like smiling with like they know they could kill everybody in here and like
Uncomfortable eye contact all the time from under the
like
hood.
a apex predator surrounded by zebras or gazelle or I don't know, what do lions eat?
All kinds of stuff.
Anything in reach.
I've only ever seen that YouTube video of a zebra getting ate by a lion.
The Lion King?
We have Aveda. I'm not on horseback for this one. We have Aveda, who probably is the least comfortable here until the smells and sights of the actual food hit. And then it's like, well, there's at least something of good alignment here, and it's this food.
The food's not half bad.
Half bad? Half
It's
bad?
quite good. It's quite good.
That's what I thought.
And finally, the one who may not entirely be aware that this is a restaurant, Oliver. Who has been talking, very talkative the entire time, but not to any of you.
Nope. Just to himself.
You guys are seated. You have food.
Keep the breadsticks coming, please.
There's just a and they go. They will.
Most expensive thing on the menu.
This is funny. I didn't expect the report on you sisters to be as truthful. Something always involving food, especially on your missions.
The meals are usually packed only with food.
Can't do a mission without eating.
The soul is for Cuthbert. The body is for food. You need fuel for the soul, right? It's a perpetual cycle.
Definitely need the energy, that's for sure. And with this mission, it's gonna be probably the best food we'll have in a while.
Maybe you.
Say meals are packed. We're good to go.
I also pull out my my small hammer. As you see, everybody in the restaurant doesn't care because it looks like a weapon. And then she just great. You
Ella
want
will
some,
push her
Ella?
plate towards you.
Great.
Also, no, it's
Say
a
when.
twist grater, not one of the, not like the side, not like a brush grater, but a twist grater, like a pepper grinder.
Yeah.
Put it on the organizations tab. I'm sure I'll be fine with it.
They don't get a choice. So
I feel like
you're
the only one here
obviously
who knows that there is no tab is Aveda.
Yeah. So, obviously, Muscle. I mean, we've seen each other in prayer. I know who you are, Veda.
Yes. How are you doing?
Pretty well. You know, just chasing down the bad guy, keeping that one in line, you know. I'm just
It's a
kidding.
respectable thing to do, really.
You're obviously a spellcaster. What's your specialty?
You talking to me still? I thought you were
No,
moving
Oliver.
Oliver,
What?
stop
What
talking to
specialty?
yourself and talk to the lady.
What is your specialty in casting?
Ah, well, I cast spells.
What kind?
Usually whatever's needed at the time.
Lightning, fire, illusion. Give me something.
Whatever's needed. Why? Do you need fire right
so
now?
if I needed like a pot of boiling water, no reason really, could you do that?
I mean, no, but you should probably get some wood in a pot and put water in it.
Yeah. I was just
Magic.
hoping. Just hoping, you know.
Based on his file, I would say he's just rudimentary magic. I, on the
It is
other hand,
magic.
am focused in illusions.
Understood. Dark and gloomy. You just stealthy and you kill people, right? Just
I
a
will note, by the
nod.
way,
A nod.
he is the only orcish visage in here, and probably you could count on one hand the number of non-violent orcs or half-orcs that you've met in Corvania at all.
Krug. And I'll say this in Orcish. I'd like you to survey rooms for threats at all times. All you have to do is tell me the number of threats.
Well, can I check for that, or should I just make something up?
So
In public.
what you can do is be like, so you would ask specific questions, like, do I see anybody with a,
Yeah.
is anybody
scan the
watching,
room
stuff
for,
like that.
yeah. Is there anybody listening in, or anybody who'd be like on our level in terms of fighting skill?
Looking about, you definitely have the biggest swords in the room, figuratively and literally. There were a pair you probably clocked when walking in who took one look at Aveda and then finished their dinner and left. But since then, nobody is looking at you, nor is anybody not looking at you in too specific of a configuration.
I'll sign 0.
Place has
Alright,
like low lighting, right?
I thought we
Yes.
also got a privacy booth, so
You do have a privacy booth, but like
Yeah.
you could like lean out and just take a glance around. But
You like-
also, I feel like at the level of assassin that Krug is at, he doesn't need to lean out to know. He's got like reflections off of silverware and like
Like if there had
blocking
been like
things.
2 people, I'd have been like this. And I mean, you
Yeah.
know, Yatan gets the gets
Yeah.
the thing.
While they do that, Ella's gonna lean over to Seraphina and in Andalonian say, he asked him to check the threats around the room, everywhere we go.
he knows I can just detect certain things, right?
Eh.
Eh.
Laughs and paladin detect evil at will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprise, I took Orcish instead of Dwarvish.
Yeah.
I have
That's
Dwarvish.
fine.
Because Dwarvish wasn't on my list.
No, it's fine.
You're
Um,
human.
It said
I
I can't take it.
I took Dwarvish.
Unless you're 16 plus intelligences. You said it right there. It's in the thing.
It's only for him. You're
Oh,
human. You can take
My
whatever.
bad. Well, I took Orcish, so whatever. My bad.
For myself, I play obviously more of a support role, but not in just I'm going to heal you if you're going to do something stupid. I eventually will. Just maybe not right away.
Does Seraphina wear an obvious holy symbol?
Yes.
Okay. It is a more common faith in the country. I feel like you guys might recognize the starburst holy symbol as that of Saint Cuthbert, a lawful neutral / good, sort of riding the line between the two, deity of logical thinking, and enforcing logic and common sense.
I'm just.
I have a
Go ahead.
serious question. Does Aveda have to? You follow Cuthbert as well, right?
Nope.
Who is the other one then?
That's my next question. Do you have a holy symbol that is readily visible?
Me?
Yes.
I would say...
For you would only actively need it when you are casting spells or using turn undead.
I would say it's probably not especially visible.
Okay.
It's not like I'm hiding it, but it's not necessarily visible.
Because Askell said there was 2 people in the group that followed Cuthbert. So were you wrong?
You were one of them, Ava.
I know. Did I convert Ella?
I'm just the muscle, really.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
good at fighting, always have been.
So I did convert her. That's my story, and I'm going with it.
Character arc
Two,
finish.
Why we
Can
had a
say
verbal-
in good faith, without irony, convert her, I hardly know her. You did convert her, though, while hardly knowing her.
Hey, praise be to the Saint Cuthbert.
Mm-hmm.
Frug, do you have a visible holy symbol?
It's in my belt. If it's, I
So
don't know
not,
if they
like,
would
obvious.
recognize it as a holy symbol though, because I made mine out of like dead
That's
stuff.
right. Okay, so yeah, yours is not immediately obvious. Though, here's the interesting thing. Because Seraphina is a higher level cleric, you do have a sense of auras. You were expecting to sense a divine aura from Aveda. A paladin obviously gives a divine aura. What might surprise you, though it's not clear why, there is an aura of the divine coming from the assassin. It's not clear why. It's definitely not the same as your aura. And there's no obvious holy symbol, so that you'd feel something odd about that. I leave the rest to your discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Do we all want to share how we got here, or is that too personal for a first night, no one basis?
I can share. I sat in on a meeting in the council of Corvadia, and a politician said something irreparably stupid. And for those who don't, what?
The term would have been a senator.
Yeah, I'm leaving out how high up he was.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you, Ava, knew. Okay.
Yeah, no. I left out how high he was. And due to my faith, I walked up. My armor doesn't really give stealth. While he was talking, and I hit him on the head.
Ella laughs like out loud at that. I probably had it coming.
He did. He said something really, really stupid. It was illogical, foul, and wrong. He had to be punished.
And
Aveda
then?
kind of grimaces a little at the unprovoked attack story, but doesn't say anything.
I feel like at your level, you might know.
In my life, I would argue that
what we do.
sufficiently stupid words are an attack. Go
I
ahead.
guess
sorry.
I'll go next. I'll keep it simple. I was caught stealing. Now I was quite notorious across Corvania and the Dwarf City, Kirkvan, for many heists. I've actually run a few heists in this building. But alas, I did get caught stealing a arcane tome from a noble's estate. And after many successful missions, I've now have the pleasure of serving the commander as your leader.
But you got caught?
Yes, I got caught.
Are you still getting caught?
Well, what's the story? How'd you get caught?
The story was I was trying to steal an arcane tome, and I got caught. That's about all I'm
So
willing
how'd
to
you-
say.
How'd
Nope.
you know? Fudge the bucket, as they say.
I really had to pee that day, or that hour,
Only one
and
day.
I couldn't hold it. And yeah, I chose to go into the bathroom at the wrong time,
Oh.
and they caught me on the toilet.
Ella, I really
Hey.
think he... In Andalonian, I go, Ella, I really think he just had to shit then and there.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, can't fault you
I've
for
made
that.
it a goal to make sure I use the bathroom before any mission, so that never happens again.
That's good thinking on you. Yeah, real good thinking.
I blame the clams I had for lunch.
Oh.
Hard cut to 3 weeks ago. Oliver shitting in the middle of a snowy mountain all by himself.
Ah!
Hard cut back.
Well, that's my yeah, that's my story.
Was it Krug? Krug? Cruz?
Group.
Krug.
Krug. Sarah, come on.
I'm not trying to be rude.
So how'd you get here?
Was ordered to.
So were you
That's
born
it?
in the order, or what?
Turned a hobby into a career.
Oh, hobby of killing people into a career of killing people.
It's only...
I can respect that.
Veda, I think it's best we don't ask.
Yeah, Aveda's mood is just gradually darkening. Seeing, all of these less than savory exploits, and kind of holds it together, lets out a sigh. Just, those lightning smite me. I'm here because, well, I was working my way up through the order of knights, and I just so happened to trip too many times. And she shyly kind of looks down and...
You what?
I tripped too many times.
They kicked you out for that?
It was a lot. I
Did
caused
you-
a lot of trouble.
Did you break something?
Did you kill somebody?
Did you
No,
fall
no,
on
I didn't-
somebody? You are a giant.
I mean, I fell on some enemies once, some monsters, but... And it mostly just breaking equipment and making plans go awry by accidentally triggering traps by tripping over wires, and...
You will
They
not
said
be-
I would have opportunities if I decided to come here, so...
What I'm getting out of this is we should be walking behind you at all times.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
what if she
want-
falls backwards?
I don't want her tripping any traps before we even get through, so she will not be in the front.
How about you in the front, him in the front, her in the middle, and Ella and I can stay in the back.
You two can cover the rear.
If she falls into me, that's gonna be a bell louder than St. Cuthbert's Church. It's
Don't worry, I'll
cathedral,
stay
really.
between you two. She's just gonna bounce right off me.
Thank you. What a gentle lady.
But if she falls forward, she might kill me.
You better be fast.
That is a legitimate threat, to be honest. I will be rolling. for that
I'm
if it ever comes up.
quite huge, relatively speaking.
I just continue eating my food.
And
Oliver?
Well, if you die, you might be useful as corpses.
No, not that. Tell us your backstory.
Mainly
Oh,
how you got caught by the Order. Or recruited?
No, see, it was a conspiracy. Clearly, the damages was just they need a scapegoat. All the flammable materials were just left there near the experiments, the destroyed relics, and the buildings. No one died. Clearly, they needed to put some blame on someone.
are you clumsy too?
No.
Just
It was not my fault.
So you're a fall guy.
No, I'm not a fall guy. Just
It sounds like
wrong
it.
place, wrong time.
So you're the fall guy.
They needed someone to put a blame on.
That's
I'm
what
sure
So-
it was necessary.
He describes
This-
fall guy. I'm not the fall guy.
For this specific situation, you were the fall guy.
No, I just didn't have. I was just able to teleport at the correct time.
Hmm.
Mm,
Okay.
No one should have casted that lightning bolt spell there, or the fireball, or those potions, all incorrectly placed.
I see. And Andalonian. He's the fall guy.
Whenever you speak Andalonian, you gotta use your hands.
He's the fall guy. Don't you know?
I think we're all associated now. We'll just be.
Yep,
continuing
we're
to
all
Well
eat
acquainted.
associated now.
Okay. Yeah, you continue, and in the morning, after some basic preparations, which involve the obscene amount of rations that some of you have in your starting packages, the obscene amount of wine, which counts as water for purposes of hydration in this game set for some reason, and various other potions and such that you will have on you. You set out
It's a magical ingredient.
west. And unfortunately, in order to get to the Ffenargh, you have to go west and then south into it because there's no direct western road. You have to kind of go around a bunch of stuff. So, as I change the music, hold on just 1 second. Prologue, we're done with you. I hate you. Okay, so I'm debating. On the one hand, I kind of want to pull you guys to the map. I guess I will, but there's no line of sight or anything on it.
Okay.
So you'll have a visual aid. I just am relying on honor system that you'll just ignore everything but what matters to you.
Okay. But the food. That's all that
Um,
matters.
I'm really
Mules.
debating if I want to do this. I guess so. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I just realized. I don't have a party token for you guys to use to track where you're at.
Use the mule. You spent so much time on it.
I did. Well, I've actually got 2 different mules. I don't know if you noticed. Buggles is a totally different mule. Oh, yeah. So why don't we introduce? Here is Sleipnir, the horsey.
That's my boy.
Wow.
Here
Good
is
boy.
Santino, the mule.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
naked.
Donkey mule.
And of course, yeah, they're kind of hybrid. They gotta be to be, making these rough treks. The mule, Buggles.
Oh, he looks so
More than
cute.
chunky.
So that one I actually based on a real picture of a mule I was looking at. I just tried to model.
Aw.
I love it.
Nice.
Right.
Is there music at this time? I don't hear anything.
There. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. It's coming.
Or
You mean
hold
my
your
mule?
mules.
Flower. The flower of youth, a precious thing. Yet only those to whom it is but a memory can measure its true value. Take heed, bold wanderers, you who pass the best of your years in pursuit of shallow glory. Take heed, for youth's flower is delicate also, and easily crushed. It
Damn good.
is a week later. Welcome to the Ffenargh.
Is there a place you want me to zoom in on? Or...
Oh, right. The whole reason for the mules was to put one on the map, huh?
Yeah.
I'll use Santino, but he's so big.
It's good. But you
I
don't
guess
see
that
him.
works though, because it kind of fills the
hex.
hex. So each hex on this map is 5 miles.
He's got to be big to carry all that food.
This is true. Now, for you guys' benefit, you all have kind of an average burden collected. So not all of you have it, but enough of you do that the party's average speed is unmounted. So at present, you're moving about 15 miles a day.
Pack animals, bad idea.
3 hexes.
So, this is the Ffenargh. Mile after mile of stinking bogs, overlain by a constant mist, which clings to your skin and chills you to the bone. The little you can see looks far from welcome. And who knows what lurks just out of sight. What manner do you guys imagine you are traveling in? Like, is there any detail about that? Like, are you just trudging? Are you mounted, unmounted? Are you...
Low is steady, safe.
I'd probably just be leading Santino.
Stay away from the edge of the water. Alligators, giant insects, giant frogs.
Are you all
But-
together?
Ish, right?
They were.
I
in
would
Yeah.
say
So dirty.
I would probably stay with the group, yeah.
I might be scouting a little because I was ordered to watch out for threats.
How far out would you be scouting?
Is there a rule about how far I have to be? I mean, since I'm sneaky, right? Like,
mhm.
just about out of sight, so I could sneak back to warn them before we get into sight of whatever we encounter.
Okay. I would say if you're within 90 feet, for purposes of are you detected versus not by enemies, if you're within 90 feet of the party, you would still be the same as them. If you're 90 or more feet away, then you would get a separate chance of detection.
Like
It's
me
the same rule
detecting
for like
them,
elves or rangers
or them
and
detecting
halflings.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Which one?
That's for them detecting you. So you would be detected separately than the rest of the party.
I think before
Is that-
entering the bog, I would allow Krug to do the scouting work, but I want him to know that he should be mindful of any pitfalls and maybe mark them if he does find them on the way.
Just mark them and you hope you see it?
Well, if you're up ahead,
Here's a stick. Random
I
stick
think
in the ground.
I will be watchful of whatever marker you choose.
I think maybe I'll do like the 90 feet though, because I think I would come back to report to you there's a pitfall coming up, because I think it's not safe otherwise.
Okay.
Right? Like, I sneak back, tell you, then sneak up in front again. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna leg day for sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's also like one of the squishiest ones, and I don't want him to take the
Yeah.
brunt of the scouting.
I'd also like to take this opportunity. I meant to do this at the beginning of our game session. I want to say this is most of us our first foray into an ongoing first edition game. We are going to be a little rough sometimes with the rules. We might be a little slower. We might make rulings incorrectly. If you want, you can let me know if you catch anything. I love reading stuff like that. But otherwise, just understand we're learning, and we'll do the best we can. That being said, okay, I got it. I got you. So, Krug is kind of more often than not disappearing in the mist.
And I think. Oh, go
Yep.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Part of me leading Santino is to make sure if there is anything super squishy that I start to sink into, I'll lead him around that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because he's going to be a lot heavier than me, so.
I'll do the same thing for Buggles.
Okay.
I would probably be leading Sleipnir as well, and also being a little concerned about probably one of the first gnomish people I've ever met. I might be a little concerned about Yathan as well. Maybe offer to let him ride the horse for a bit if he needs it.
To feel tall, to feel seen.
I would accept that.
Okay. So you're mounted. That's
because, yeah, it would be best for me to keep a lookout on the party, and me being at a higher point would definitely help.
fair. One note. Sleipnir is enormous. This is like one of those Clydesdale war horses.
Hell
To
yeah.
seat a heavily armored woman the size of Aveda, this horse is huge.
Oh yeah.
This is on the upper echelon of large war horses. Just so you're aware of that.
Like a baby riding a regular
don't
sized
want-
horse.
We don't want any scenes from the Never-Ending Tales.
It's
Stuck in the mud.
The road from the high ground that you had been traveling upon steadily drops through the mist to the edge of the fen. Here, you see an old, deserted, half-ruined wooden guard post that marks the northern end of what a sign labels the Holm Causeway, as in like Holm, Causeway. The causeway seems to consist of two parallel rows of wooden pilings, driven into the murk, sort of sticking out, with an infill of rubble and timber between them. So sort of like a raised gravel path through the fen. It snakes through the bogs and mires, linking occasional patches of solid ground. And unfortunately, with such a narrow road, there's not a lot of wiggle room for Krug to disappear except forward. For now. At least on this causeway. The upside is you keep your boots dry.
It's foggy, right?
Very.
Hmm.
I'm not saying like you
Years.
can't hide in shadows. I'm just saying like
Yeah, but
if
Use-
like an enemy is coming the other way, it's going to be pretty hard to get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't need to
going
know
into
it's
them.
an enemy. I just need to know something's coming, and then I'll tell him.
Mhm.
Out here, anything's a potential threat.
That's true.
Skull, hypothetically speaking, if someone wanted to collect frogs, are there frogs to collect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Hmm.
I will
Any
also be doing
venomous
that.
one?
If she's about to grab anything that's brightly colored, can I whack my stick at her hand?
Yes. For now, you haven't seen any of those, fortunately.
I made
But
frog
it
legs
is
Who's been
before.
clear.
collecting them? Don't worry, you won't see any.
Is this something you think Seraphina has done a lot?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So then Seraphina would probably be aware when you catch the first frog, scooping it up. At first joyous, then maybe a touch confused. This thing is weird. It's sort of misshapen and stumpy.
Eylea, is this a toad? And like she has gloves on because of like all her armor and whatnot, and so she's just like, "Is this a toad? Like, what's wrong with it?"
Let me take. I'll take it. Whoops! It got away. Oh, that's weird. Anyway,
Bonk.
keep moving. Ow.
Yeah, and you find all the frogs around here kind of like that. Just not healthy.
Hey, I know you like those frog legs, but I wouldn't need anything around here.
Seem a bit mutated.
It don't look right to me.
Do I have a
And the
spell
stink
for that?
coming off of these bogs. There's no high ground or causeway that can escape that. It saturates everything. So much so that it almost like clings to your skin. You can almost feel the stink staying with you as you traverse this place. Mile after mile after mile.
Worst mission ever.
Okay.
You do have to stop once or twice to take like a break, lunch, rest the mounts or the pack animals, feed the Andalonians.
Why'd they look like
I would-
that?
I
Like
think I would
she's
try and
stuck on
push
it.
on until we actually got to the first aisle, I guess.
Hey, this is my first time in a bog. Are they usually this smelly? Weird?
Yes, they are. Maybe not weird, but definitely always smelly.
It's not my first time in this place, and it's pretty much exactly like I remember.
Ugh.
On our first break,
Mm-hmm.
can we try catching a fish? Is anyone
That
good at
might
catching
take.
fish?
In the bog?
I just need something small. Like, I want to see if it's mutated as well. That's all.
Does anyone have any kind of fishing equipment? I mean, keeping in mind you're more likely looking at like a lobster or a crayfish or something like that.
That's fine. That's fine. I just needed another species of like animal.
I don't have fishing equipment, but I have a spear. I could just I'd catch a crayfish and whip it
It
out.
probably takes up a fair bit of time. Like it takes a lot of work.
Well, it's like during
But-
whatever breaks that we get.
Yeah, of course. Let me just.
Yeah, while the rest of us set up camp, she's over there catching crayfish.
I don't
That
want to
didn't
become
display for anybody,
mutated.
did it?
Oh. I didn't mean to cast that, by the way.
I don't see
Casting
anything.
that at the crayfish?
No, I was
Detect crayfish.
no my I clicked protection from evil because I was like looking at it because all I saw is protection from. I was like, ooh, what spell is this?
I don't see it.
I deleted it.
Krug, could you go ahead and roll a d6 for me?
Ooh, I love rolling d6s. Is this a d6? Yes. Oh, I can't read the number. I rolled a 1. This texture is not very great for rolling, for seeing the numbers.
Okay.
Probably not good.
And Yatan, could you go ahead and roll a d6 for me?
Five.
Okay. So Krug, you're out scouting while they're kind of resting here, getting a little bit of a lay of the land. And the first bout, you guys are unable to catch anything. We'll say this is a little later, closer to evening time, when you finally, like, you do find some crawdads that you're trying to catch and
He's
having
pinching
marginal
me!
success with.
I wouldn't eat that if I were you.
I mean,
I'm
they
gonna
look
eat
like
it.
crawdads, which frankly look terrible to begin with. But they look fairly normal for that kind of creature.
No extra claw or leg
Eyes.
or eyes. Antenna.
But during this time, Krug is out. You can recognize Krug, by the way, while you're ahead. And I would assume for the break, like, you went a little further than the normal distance, just to kind of take advantage of them not moving. You are pretty sure you guys are coming up on proper land. No more causeway, like the first bigger island isn't far. You should make it by nightfall. But you are still on your way back. You have not rejoined the party when something feels off. Like there's... You just don't know. Like something nearby. The first one to notice is Oliver, who notices that some of the insects have gotten quiet around you. And, you know, there's the sound of Eylea and Ffenargh trying to catch something in the water. I don't imagine
Hold
they're
it by
very
the
quiet.
tail!
Yeah,
No, it's
like lots of
pinching me!
splashing and so, ow! Like shaking it off.
I'm gonna put on my hood.
Act like he doesn't exist. He can't help us.
When his hood is on, to be honest, as far as the rest of you are concerned, he basically doesn't exist. He blends in so effectively that 9 times out of 10, you don't even see him when he's sitting right next to you.
Every now and then you can hear some muttering.
Except he
Just
was
some light
next to
muttering.
me, and I noticed he stopped muttering.
No, there's still
Briefly.
some slight muttering.
Oh, just muttering, but no Oliver. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
But, like, it takes you a second. You're like, he was right. And you have to, like, unfocus your eyes a little to see, like, his cloak pulled up over his head. Like, he blends in so perfectly with the background. Neat trick.
I like that cloak.
Does it looks normal?
And
You-
Aveda, would you say you're
People
involved in
would
any
have
of
to
this?
do.
Or would you say you're kind of quiet and
I'm
keeping in reserve?
Probably Aveda's probably taking care of Sleipnir, kind of keeping tabs on everyone, making sure no one gets like ambushed. Perhaps, I mean, she's familiar with this area. Perhaps she would also notice the insects going quiet.
You probably notice that the mules are getting a little nervous, and Sleipnir directly, like, nudges your chest with his muzzle, like, and gives you a direct eye contact look.
What's wrong, Sleipnir? And she like
Turns and just looks to the wall.
looks around and maybe gestures to Yithan to get his attention. Something's wrong here. The animals are acting up.
Yes, the insects have stopped as well. I thought I heard cicadas
This
a
one's
moment ago.
huge!
Oh, give! The Andalodians don't
Will
seem
you-
to care.
Will you go?
Be careful
get them?
over there.
Will you go get them? I'm gonna keep an eye out for Krug.
She say something.
All right.
I
And
think-
so Aveda tries to walk over to the the two antic people over there.
Without
The
trouble.
Andalonians.
Okay. Well, for that, I have something prepared for you guys. A little map.
Yay! I love maps.
That's always a good sign.
The map being provided by the ever generous and kind RM Lewis.
Ooh.
Hell
For our
yeah.
use. 1 second. I'm still getting everything put on here.
Do I have a visual of Krug?
That's
Or is he
cool
too
map.
far away?
No. So Krug is on the map, but he's probably another. He's
I'd like
at
to be away from the
least.
animals.
We'll say.
Smell.
Let's say 1d4 minutes out, which would be 1d4 combat rounds if combat should start. But in that direction, though. Who's missing? Yatan was over next to Oliver.
I don't want to
Okay,
be near
There's-
the animals.
Oh,
They
and
smell.
Sigmar.
Plus, if
Huh?
something's gonna eat them, it's gonna be them first.
Looking out to the water, you see something.
The north or the south?
An enormous ripple in the water. Like just something moving. For a second, you think there's a log just floating in the water, but then you see the log like sort of slide and then dip. Like it was part of a reptilian body of something. But it is definitely moving in the direction of your group. What do you do?
Who are you asking?
I assume they're in earshot of
Everyone, all of
me.
you.
Oh, okay.
Your horses are gonna get eaten.
Well,
It's
I
probably
think
gonna be really
Aveda
hungry.
made a point of saying of alerting you to something out there.
Going to
Oh.
quietly move
Wait.
away from the mules.
Don't
Just
go away,
slowly.
Oliver. Stay with me.
Wait. What?
Ella,
What's the
Seraphina,
bit? What?
get away from the water.
There's something in the water. Back up.
Yeah, I got it.
No,
Oh,
it's
shit.
not.
Probably
Not
outside.
your food.
Oh no, darkness. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh, wait,
see, by
that's
the
the
way.
water.
Yeah. How come when I
What do you
click on
mean
my
you can't
token, I can't see anything?
Oh.
Probably because there's no light.
Oh,
Let's call it about 6:30 p.m.
Well, we have a fire.
Yes, so there is a little fire going.
Yeah, Ella would get out of the water. As told.
Should be
What are you guys seeing? I don't see nothing.
Quiet down.
okay.
Better step
Right,
away
right,
from
right.
the water now.
And then I can go transition to daylight. Beautiful. That should do something. Did it? Can you see now?
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
Ella's still holding a crayfish.
Throw that into the water.
No, absolutely not. We can eat it,
We need to distract whatever's out there.
and we can distract it with the sword, or a hammer,
That's
or a
not
spell.
distraction.
Sword into the
That's
bog.
confrontation.
Do I see anything moving out there? now that I'm
Given that
looking?
there is still some like light, I would say yes. You can see like the ripple
Okay.
of something big moving in the water.
She's gonna clutch the crayfish and she's gonna fucking yeet it at it a little too aggressively.
Well,
Like
it's
she's-
still it's
I mean,
It's
yeeting
pretty
it
far
at
out there.
where it is like a fucking missile. Oh yeah,
It's-
I've got good strength. I'm throwing this bitch.
Is
Yeah.
this
it just kind of
solid?
soars through the mist and plops into the water.
Don't invite unnecessary trouble.
Are you talking to me? You told me to throw it in. What do you want from me?
Is the tree tall and solid?
Hmm.
This tree.
The tree.
Yeah,
The tree tall
solid
and solid.
enough.
Tall?
Maybe 12 feet.
You know what? I'm gonna just silently climb to the top of it and just kind of peer through the burrows. Branches.
Do you have to do a
Sure, don't
climbing
worry.
roll
We
for
could
that?
do
Can
like
I
a
see it
crayfish
from
boil
here?
another time.
Okay, okay.
You can see that whatever it is here now. At the point. Sorry. Let me shift pen. Everyone see that?
Long
Pretty far
shape,
away.
or is it
Pretty
From
far
higher
away.
up.
Shape?
Looking out there, it looks to be give or take about 40 to 50 feet long.
Did Krug
Yeah.
see it too from his position?
No, Krug is unaware of this. Remember, Krug's another few minutes in the other direction.
I don't know.
We probably should move away from here. We might be in its territory. That might
It's
be
definitely
either an
not.
alligator or maybe a big snake.
Can
First,
anyone
fact.
cast light?
At this
No.
point,
we
Where?
probably shouldn't stay. We probably should go.
Where do you
Like
want to light?
About
Very quickly.
120 feet in the water.
it's closing.
I'd like Krug to see what we're about to face.
We
I-
probably shouldn't face it. Let's go.
I cast light on a rock and
Your
I
meal's gonna get eaten.
throw it in
Well,
Here now.
the water.
Ah.
can't throw
Note that these are
120
10
feet,
foot
can you?
squares, by the way.
Okay.
10
Keep
foot squares.
Moving things.
If she casts light on a rock and then throws the rock into where
You
the creature
request.
is.
Yeah, where you requested me to do it, so Krug
Yep.
could see it.
Okay, so if you use that on your sheet, you should be able to cast light, and it should prompt you to place it somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, I see like a flare going up.
That's the
With
point.
mist,
Over there.
probably. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
It'd be like a dull glow.
I believe light
Moving.
cast by a cleric is stronger than light cast by any of the other classes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to use my light spell.
Cast.
Okay, there it is. So you're doing it as
Oh,
AoE.
AoE? Okay. What does it mean by duration auto kill?
It means the duration will end on its own
Okay.
when enough time has passed.
I need a target to apply effect.
What?
I can't apply effect unless I click something.
For
and-
light as AoE?
Yeah, I need to put it on something, but I don't have a rock to
You
put it
shouldn't
on.
need to. It should just be you place it. What the heck?
I'll actually give her
Oh, gosh.
a rock from my sling.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna use
Oh yeah,
the
you gotta hit
sling.
cast first.
God,
Okay.
why is the text so massive?
It was
Uh,
quite large.
We don't ask questions like that.
I am a cleric, making a
Yeah.
statement.
Okay, so add light 20-foot radius ball to the scene. Like that.
Oh, you did it?
Ooh.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, nice.
Where do you want it?
100.
It was about here, right? You pinged?
It is now. It's been moving.
Yes.
Okay.
That spot's actually probably fine. We'll
Yeah,
see as
it
comes
could
up.
be there. Could be there.
Also, this takes 4 segments to cast. So 24 seconds as Seraphina begins to pray, like taking the holy symbol. Prayer has to be uttered loudly and clearly. And it's in a language, like, it's not language. It is, but it isn't. Like, it's not a language that people speak so much as they use explicitly for prayer. Like Latin today, I guess.
Elvin, stop.
Trina, can you get behind me?
Aveda's
You want me
going
to move the light at all?
to grab the leads of Sleipnir and the mules and try to pull them more like this way to be away from the water.
Okay. Sensing that you want them to move,
Wait,
they will
they
move.
say. Fuck you.
Diplomacy check.
I'd like to be
No,
a
I,
little bit
I
farther
figured there's a
out.
slight chance. I know mules can sometimes get
He's
stubborn.
If I see the light or light flashing or hear somebody praying loudly, I would
I don't
stop.
have to
Not
scream
yet.
it.
Okay.
Soon. Oh, I want to roll a d4 for me. That's how many rounds it'll take you to get here.
Oh, is this a D4? Yes.
It's the pyramid one.
Yes.
4. That is unfortunate.
I can
so
only
it'll-
see what's in chat. Like the textures are really. Maybe I should change it again.
Oh. So you are 4 minutes away from regrouping at this point.
Okay.
Thinking you've got nothing but good news to deliver.
Yeah.
At this point, Ava, did you say you're happy with where the light's at, or did you want me to move it?
Up just one would be nice. Thank you.
Can you also? You said we had a fire going. Can you make some sort of marker for where the fire is? I assume it would create some sort of light.
Sorry, I thought I did that. Let me change the color of the light source.
Yep.
That should... Light color, we'll make it like a nice orange. And then make it flicker. There.
Oh.
Better?
Where's that position?
It sounds like it's centered like
Or like in between me, Seraphina, and Aveda.
It should be... Where did you say? It should be like... Okay, 1 square south of Yatan is where it is.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Now, mind you, you guys can still move through that because these are 10-foot squares and it's not a 10-foot diameter fire pit.
Right.
But,
yeah. In a low voice, I'm gonna signal the party to start moving along the road away from the fire.
okay.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's time.
I will stay in between the party and the whatever that is in the water.
How to add to encounter. Toggle combat state. Did it work? It worked. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let me remove... Well, no, I guess I
Relax
shouldn't.
Permission.
Apparently.
Remove combatant. The light is not in there.
Fight for us, light.
Do we see anything in the light, by the way?
No, not Krug's turn. Now you guys should... I should have had you roll before I hit start. So each of you, if you go to the Encounters tab, it's right below chat. There should be like a little D20 symbol that you will click to roll for your initiative.
Did we
Next
don't
to
have
your
any
name.
modifiers or anything?
That will all automatically be added in, but no, the only modifier is from a high dexterity. So for at least one of you, nope.
Oh,
So wait, is that auto added in already?
Yep. Should be.
Okay.
wasn't it not before?
You're right.
Yeah,
It didn't
It
add
was
it.
not.
yeah.
Um,
Because I would have it as well.
also, that only gets added, I believe, to certain roles. No, it's the reaction adjustment.
Oh.
Okay.
So no.
So each of you should be able to change your number by your reaction adjustment. You want to roll lower. The lower you roll, the better. So if your reaction adjustment is, for example, 1, you would subtract 1 from whatever you have in the initiative. Does that make sense?
So re-roll it.
No.
Oh, so mine would be 1.
Just manually change what you roll.
How do you
hell?
do that?
You can't just like double click in. You don't see like a box with your number in it.
We don't get that.
I'm going to have to look into some
Mine's-
macros for this.
Mine doesn't.
Also,
seem to want to roll.
Yatan, I don't think it's rolling for you at all because you got to roll from the combat encounter tracker.
I tried that. I'm clicking on the roll initiative and it's not doing anything.
Next to your name?
You get a little pop up.
Yeah, next to my name.
The die?
When you click it, you don't see a box that says rolling initiative, initiative action, undecided. Modifier 0. Casting spell, checkbox.
It has all my like spells and stuff on it.
Are
And then
you
the-
okay? You're on. This is not on your character sheet. I see the problem. That's on your character sheet. This is not on your character sheet.
No, I
it's
clicked
under.
on
It's the button below chat.
marker.
Hmm?
Button below chat.
Yep. So see, there's
Oh,
like
I see.
the button.
I
You
see.
want combat encounters tab.
And I'm adding a modifier, my dexterity.
You will subtract your dexterity. You're not your dexterity, but like your reaction adjustment. You want the lower you roll, the better. Okay. So yeah, you've got a -2, which should just be 0. I will fix this at some point. I'm so sorry. But okay. So that is the initiative for this turn. Let's just go ahead and... Did I, the ever overachiever, make custom soundtracks for each possible random encounter that you could roll? Yes.
Incredible.
Yes, I did. So, in initiative, normally I did bad. What I'm supposed to do is have each of you, before you roll your initiative, you will say what you're doing. and then add a modifier to it. You don't get to decide what you're doing on your turn. You decide before you roll.
Do we do that in like a message in the chat?
No. So when you roll, there's actually an option where it's like combat action, and it says undecided, which is what I think all of you put is undecided. If you replace undecided with what you're doing, that tells me what you're doing.
Do you just want to reset the initiative so we can do this?
Sure.
Yeah. Because then we can have
I
proper
can do that.
numbers.
Let me see. Track resources, HP, combat. No, that's tracker settings. Reset initiative. There it is.
-2.
It says initiative action. There's not a drop down. We just type what we're doing.
Correct. So if you are casting a spell, make sure you check the casting a spell box. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There's like a checkbox.
Can I just do like
Check it.
defense, shield up?
Yes, you can. I believe the action is called parry.
Okay.
What it does is it adds your dexterity reaction adjustment to your armor class. And by adds, I mean subtract. It makes it better by that much.
Mine still says undecided, despite me writing something in the box.
Same. Mine says that too.
You type undecided, then click out of the box. Otherwise, if you don't click out of the box after, it won't.
Oh.
Mother fricker!
What the heck?
The box, and
You didn't tell us this!
So if I want to be on the defense, I just say parry. Got it.
Or fight. Honestly, there's no it doesn't have to be specific, just as long as it's clear to you what it means. Like you could say, I'm being defensive.
I rolled the same number. That's really fucking funny.
I didn't.
Does that? So for this, because this is our baby's first encounter, I am going to remove the mounts and pack animals from initiative for simplicity's sake.
Sleipnir was gonna neigh.
Oh,
That's
I'm
probably for the best. I mean,
Gonna nay.
Yeah, I was gonna say its action was to just go.
I mean, it could. Sleipnir
This
could
should be
still do
crazy.
that.
Okay. Everyone got everything good put in?
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay. Yatan, it is your turn. It says you are not spellcasting. So what are you doing?
Unsheath my Frostbrand sword and hide in shadows.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that. All right.
Says,
So you succeed. You withdraw into the mist, away from the light, and become as though invisible. You are currently hidden. And you can move your token wherever you'd like to go. Provided it is within your speed. So over the course of this minute, that is what you are doing. That brings us to Aveda. What was your action? Parry. You were okay. So Aveda stands her ground, but is like getting everything ready, weapon drawn, shield raised, facing the whatever it is in the water.
Yep. Shield
Easy.
up, mace out. How do I rotate my position again?
While your token is selected, hold shift and then use the mouse scroll wheel.
Ah,
Or if you want fine tuning, use alt and the scroll wheel.
Gotcha. There we go.
Ella and Krug, if Krug were here, would be at the same time. Krug is just moving 1 minute closer of his 4. Ella, what are you doing? Right. Derp chat
it
tells
does
me what you're
say.
doing. Yeah.
It said
Drawing sword.
undecided above, but
So you said sword.
drawing my
but-
Zweihander.
So you cannot attack a creature in range unless it charges you. What you can do is close to melee or not. Are you going out
jumping
into the
water? No.
Okay. So you probably won't be able to attack, but similar to Aveda, you are ready. You're staying defensive, letting it come to you. Krug, Oliver. This says you are not casting.
Leaving.
Quietly walking away.
finally walking that way.
This was fun, guys. See ya.
Okay,
I don't want to be between it and the pack animals.
that's fair. And
There's
that
a
brings
plus
us to
with this
Seraphina.
Biggest thing here. Shouldn't be in trouble this way.
Oh.
No, you just walk away this way.
I just
What are you? You're parrying. Okay, so also defensive, not really moving.
I don't think I can guide Buggles and parry. So
No, you definitely cannot.
okay.
I will note that you are always entitled to move up to your speed if you want, unless you're in melee. So if you want, you can still move unless you're casting or whatever.
Okay, so could I whistle for Buggles to follow me? I know they're not an initiative.
Not if you want it to succeed. Still a mule. Sleipnir that would work on, but
Yeah, I was tempted to give because I said before the combat started that I was holding the leads. I was tempted to give the leads to Sleipnir.
Oh, yeah, do it. Let them be manhandled. No, I'll move to the other side of Eylea, kind of like stalking the edge, I guess.
Okay.
We'll go this far, and then I'll just be ready to like pop with the shield.
it's actually really cool that the light like illuminates some of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Whatever is out there as it swims toward you finally comes into view. And it's not great.
Is it blinded at
What
all
you
by the rock
see.
that it swam through?
Hmm?
Is it blinded at all by the casted light spell on the rock in the water?
No. But that is what illuminates it. As it swims into the light, you see a massive 50-foot long giant marsh snake.
Oh, it couldn't have been a crocodile. We could have eaten. Oh, I guess we could still eat it.
I mean, you can eat snake, but I believe, let me confirm this, marsh snakes are, yes, okay, just confirming. Not a web spinner, in case you needed to know. That's a joke. It is swimming right towards you, and it is very clear as it's like weaving through the water. It's not coincidence. It's aware of you and is on its way to you.
Be on your guard. It's coming right for us.
I'm going to bash my
It
shield.
closes to melee range with Aveda, which means Aveda and the giant marsh snake are in melee. This means that on the coming round, they can attack each other.
I shouldn't have moved. I was perfectly placed.
And as this brings us to a new round, you may all do your initiatives.
Hey,
Good
I have
luck.
a question.
Yes?
Isn't it technically in range of me? Because my sword has...
You are 20 feet away from it.
Oh, right, they're 10. Right. Not right. Dang it. So close.
So we just do the modifier. Do we have to type in the initiative action as well? Every time?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, because you probably are going to do different things every turn, right? Or, I'm sorry, every round.
Okay. I'm just making sure it's baby first time.
I know. I'm not criticizing you. I get it. Still need Oliver and Yatan. Though if Oliver is just doing... You can say nothing. That is perfectly fine. And Yatan?
Yeah.
Another tip, by the way, that may help. If you want to pop out the turn tracker, just right-click the Combat Encounters tab, and it will pop out for you. So you can move it around and keep it up while other things are open, like chat.
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Everyone good? Good. Oliver and Yatan, funny enough, both act in unison. So for Yatan's, but we know Oliver, it just says general action.
I'm going to move.
You don't need to hide again. You remain hidden until you are discovered,
Okay.
by the way.
Move 50 feet this way.
Okay.
Also trying to keep an eye out for Krug
Okay.
by moving in this direction.
No sign of him yet. He's coming.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. And Oliver, you were hanging back?
No, pulling out some spider web and casting a spell with it.
Your token didn't have casting state marked.
It did not go.
Okay. What's the casting time on it?
2.
2. Okay. So you're actually moved to initiative count 1. Your spell will go off. Well, I was going to say at the same time as Krug, funny enough. Okay. Seraphina, though. You are in Nope, just kidding. You are nearby. You see it approach Aveda. This massive snake, and like the back of its body is still in the water, which is like 20 feet away, for reference. It's just moving up and has like raised itself up like an attacking snake does.
Okay. So this is new. Is it in action to pull out my hammer when I say hammer time? My character sheet's in the way. So I wanted to move up and then wallop.
Okay. So you have a choice. Once per 10 rounds, you can charge, which lets you move and attack in the same round, but at the risk of maybe getting it attacking you first before you can, but you get a bonus to hit. Alternatively, if you close to melee, you don't get to attack this round, and it doesn't get to attack you this round, but next round it's fair game.
Oh,
and
charge.
you joined the melee. You're charging. Okay, so make sure you target it, and then on your character sheet there should be on the what's the tab?
Actions?
On the second tab, the actions tab, you should see your list of weapons.
Yeah.
You'll hit the weapon you want to use. Make sure if it's something throwable, you use the melee version.
Oh, yeah.
And when it prompts you for a modifier, you have a modifier of, oh god, I want to say 2 for charging.
Okay.
Someone's going to be able to correct me on that, but not right now.
Target AC normal.
I'll learn.
Dice visibility. Blah, blah, blah. So I add 2 to the modifier and then that's it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that is a massive hit. Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you charge in. Actually, pause right there. Because before you do your damage, it has a longer reach and does get to counterattack you first.
Okay.
As you charge in, it suddenly whips toward you, snapping its jaws. And just basically bounces off of your armor. Actually, I'm sorry. No, you've got a shield. You bash it away with your shield. That is the first attack of the round. Not that it matters.
Yeah.
Continue your turn. So roll damage now.
So I bash it away and I hit up with my other hand with the hammer.
Okay. Little bits of Parmesan cheese glittering in the air behind your
No,
weapon.
it does. It's a different hammer. I have like my little judge hammer and then I have my heavy hammer.
I thought it was a two-sided hammer. I thought it was just a single instrument, but 2 sides.
No,
Isn't that
because
what
I
we
have
said?
my little one that's kind of decorative that I bonk people so I don't kill them.
Oh, I thought that was a club.
Yeah, but that's...
I'm very confused. You know what? You tell me. I'm so sorry. You do you. You wallop the thing with a really big hammer.
Mm-hmm. But you're right. It is a little tiny club. But I call it's
Okay.
like my judge club hammer thingy. So it's like all
Your
the same.
gavel.
Yeah.
Yeah, my gavel.
It's for judging people.
Mm-hmm.
For being stupid.
It says damage details, and it wants me to do a modifier with that too.
There's no modifier.
Okay.
I'll generally tell you if there is one. Okay. And it is a large creature. So you hit it for 6 damage. Wham! Right into the snake as you charge. The rest of your round, you're just locked in melee with it.
Mm-hmm.
At this point,
Get the mules out.
Oliver, your spell goes off.
Oh, well, look, perfectly placed. Wait. Let me place. Can I place these?
Now,
Okay.
where you targeted, you did not get to change your target as the spell continued, so you cannot account for Seraphina having joined the melee.
No, you need Anchor, so I was gonna cast. Let me try that again.
What? No, it worked.
It worked.
Cast a spell to burn the memory slot if you haven't already. Use the cast shape action to put it on the map.
Is that a 10 by 10?
It should be automated as long as you
It's right
use
here.
it from.
Oh, well, no, I want to put it. That'd be bigger. Okay. So I want to trap its body on that entry point.
Half of its body is in the water still.
Its body is back there. That's interesting. So you're not going for the part around. Okay. Target all actors. Did you have it targeted when you click? Oh, and then click save versus spell.
Oh. Yeah, so
Make sure you have it targeted.
Save versus spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Wait, no, that's me.
Oh.
It failed. That's good. That's what you want. In fact, it failed with a natural 1.
Oh.
Damn.
Fumble.
Duration, we're good. Targets all actors. Save versus spell. Attack is stunned. Oh. Uh-oh.
Definitely.
It is wholly restrained. You cast web, and the thing is definitely caught in it at first. And the problem is it tries to pull free, and the more it does, the more it tangles more and more of its body up in the webs until even this part is effectively restrained.
Okay, you probably shouldn't hit it with any of these slashing weapons or touch that web because it probably will start suffocating soon.
You would hear him calling this,
Yeah, no, I'm saying this out loud.
hopefully very loud.
Yeah. 30 feet away from you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I spoke softly, so it's like if you guys could hear.
Just
Aveda.
mumbling under your breath.
Now,
No,
you
I
attack
get it.
with flail. Make sure you have it targeted. That's hover over it, press T, or just double right-click its token. And then you will hit the flail button on your actions tab.
Yep, no
On the character
modifiers, I take it.
It should already be accounted for, in theory. Yeah, even with a 5, you still hit.
And then roll
And
damage.
that is, yep, hit your damage. Because it's a large creature, by the way, the flail does more damage. It
Nice.
takes 8 damage, and because you are specialized in your flail, it does say attacks per round 2, correct? 2 per 1?
Correct.
So you get a second attack as well. That means you're so good with the flail that in this 1 minute of melee, you are able to strike 2 meaningful blows to it.
Okay, so I roll again.
Yep,
Nice.
a whole second attack. That is another hit. Dealing an additional 5 damage. Seeing that it's bound in these webs, Aveda has rushed in and is holding on tight to it, slamming it with the flail, leaping off. It goes to dive, trying to bite her. She dodges back and then slams the flail right down on top of its head. It's going well for Aveda. Ella.
Ella is not quite in range. If I move, do I get to attack twice still? Or does that fuck with that?
No, charging is a separate thing. So moving into range, you don't attack at all, or you can charge to get your 1 attack with a +2 bonus. But it could probably counterattack, unless it's
Whatever.
restrained or something.
Can I charge, do I have to go in a straight line to charge?
Nope.
Okay. So, God, get this out of here. I'm gonna move down here and
Ah.
like just go for like. I'm not in range of this, right? Whatever this is.
No. As long as you don't go into it.
I'm
The
not
web,
going into
right?
it. Wait, is the snake's body in the square I'm in?
Possibly.
Yep.
Okay, then I here? Can I attack it from here?
You can only attack it by being adjacent to this.
But you said its body was okay.
It is, but effectively, like,
Okay. Pretty much I'm trying to like just fucking cut the shithead in half. So I will
Okay.
attack. And I have a +2 from charging.
you do, but only a single attack. So go ahead. It tries to retaliate, by the way, but the webbing, it's just too tangled and cannot. That is a hit.
Oh boy.
Fighters hit different. Did you have it targeted? Because it doesn't look like the. Huh?
I don't see it.
I haven't seen the hit die.
I didn't see anything happen.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm
Wait, you don't
refreshing.
see the damage?
What does it say?
No, I
This
saw
is
the 3d6.
26.
No, that's the attack to hit. That's 26 to hit.
Oh. Oh, she had
selected
like a
damage.
6, a 5, and a 6. I don't
Oh,
remember
here,
how many
I'll
dice
just
it was.
here. Did this work?
Yep.
That's wrong though, because it should be the 3d6. It's a large creature.
I don't know what to do.
Target it and then
It
roll
is
damage.
targeted. Okay, let me see if this changes it.
There it is.
Did it work that time?
There
Oh.
we go. Jesus, you cut deep, and as you're like fighting this thing, you do over the course of a few mighty swings nearly bisect it. It is near death, but still alive at this point. However, as we get to its turn, as you rushed in and you're now in melee with it, by the way, it's going to roll for morale. Because fuck this.
But it's
Come into
not.
my house!
But it can't move.
Correct. Right you are.
The tail gives a
So-
little white flag, like I'm done. I'm done.
Please don't kill me.
Let me take another look at web. I believe there's a cumulative 5% chance of suffocating per turn. So not a turn has passed yet.
There's 22 turns.
And okay, it cannot reattempt. Once you fail your save. Oh no, if you fail your save, creatures with a low strength are trapped within the. Well, it's got a high strength. A creature with a high strength can move through the web normally. Okay. So it's going to use its full turn to force its way out of the web. No matter how strong your magic, this thing is a 50-foot long serpent. It wrenches free of the webbing. Kind of maneuver. It stays in the melee. It's just now coiling like around you guys more and more until it can attack. And attack it shall. It's going to try to coil around Seraphina, first of all. That was... I will make it public. That should have been revealed to everyone. So. It misses. So it tries to coil around you. And it does. And then it tries to squeeze. And there's where the doesn't occurs. Because you are all locked up in that steel can't. I'd say steel can, but in this case, it's a can't, as in can't be hit. While trying to squeeze you and failing, it does lash out at... I have to roll a d6 to see which of the three of you it targets. It lashes out at Seraphina, trying to bite you now. Nothing but shield. Man, you are a tough nut to crack.
Not
as
even remotely close, by the way.
as a good cleric should be. Well, it's remotely close. It hit armor class -1. I believe yours is -4.
Yes.
That ends the round. This snake looks nearly cut in half. Like, this thing, it's a miracle it's even still alive.
Is it still
it's
within
like
melee?
thrashing
with
around
me?
though, slamming its head on the ground, slamming into everything, bleeding everywhere, just gushing blood all over the causeway.
Is it still
You guys
within
can roll your
melee? You
initiatives.
said with me.
You, Aveda, Seraphina, and Ella are all in melee. So technically, you're still in melee with it.
Okay. Just need to know.
It's just forced its body out of. It's weird. Big creatures in melee get weird. Normally, this game was played without any kind of visual aid at all. So, you just have to imagine like it's coiling about everyone. You're all on the causeway. Okay. Yetan. This says general action. So I take it you didn't type in your action again.
No, I did type it in, but obviously.
Did
I
it just
did
not
wrong
catch it?
again. I guess not. I was gonna throw a dagger at the snake.
Okay. Now, thrown weapon. So here's the thing, and your character would know this, so I leave it to you if you still want to do it. Throwing or shooting into melee, you don't get to pick your target. There's a random chance that you'll hit any of the targets. Here's my house rule. This thing is fucking enormous.
Mhm.
I think there's no chance of hitting an ally when it's a big creature like this. So go ahead. Make sure you got it targeted. And hit dagger, not dagger melee. And what's the rate of fire on this? Well, you only have one anyway, right?
I only have one, yeah.
Okay.
But I have it targeted.
Okay. Then on your actions tab, you'll click dagger, but not the one with parenthesis melee.
Actions.
And sorry, we're learning this interface. It'll speed up drastically. Let's be real. If we were playing Pathfinder 2E, this would be a 2-hour fight, not a 20-minute fight.
Depends. How many ones we roll.
That work?
You throw it, and as it's thrashing about, it like bangs into the dagger and sends it careening into the Myrk.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Ella. Kill. Okay, I take it that means you're attacking it twice.
I'll only need to attack it once. Let's be honest. I chop it in half.
Do it.
There's 2 snakes.
Okay. Yeah, you probably don't need. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's dead.
That's just the damage.
You cut through it. Now, by this point, this is 3 minutes of the 4 that Krug was out. Krug, you're close enough in the mist that you can hear something spitting and hissing and shrieking in the mist ahead. You can make out light in the mist. It's pretty clear something is going down.
They're fine.
So not like running to see, just like,
Wrong
meh,
voice.
I'm on break.
Next, sir. Wrong voice.
That's my internal monologue.
Got it.
I'm doing bad. They're fine.
All right. That ends combat for now.
Oh, well, I'll put away my bow.
Ella, you want to take a chunk? Like this much meat? I believe I can purify it.
No
You're
way I'm
really
getting
going to
that dagger
eat this, huh?
Hmm.
Waste
The
not, want
snake.
not?
Look, I know you like food, but
Aveda goes and checks on the animals.
I don't know. This stuff in this bog is looking a little suspect.
It is, but I could purify it. It would just be a waste. That's all I could think. It's...
Hey, something will eat it. That's the circle of life.
also true.
Good work, team.
Is
How come I
that
wasn't
true?
Able... I was still. How come I wasn't able to stretch this area? It should be bigger.
Hey, welcome back.
Because it says if you read the expanded details, it gives it to you in 10 by 10 blocks that you can place so you can reshape it at your will.
Sorry, I should have been placing more.
Yes, many more.
Because it's supposed to be an 80-foot
Mm.
block.
Can I check the head of
Okay.
the snake?
Yeah, by the time you get there, like they're just coming down. Like, no one was hurt, fortunately. The animals are pretty spooked. Not Sleipnir, but the mules.
Anything to report, Krug? Welcome back.
Snake.
I want to check the head of the snake.
Okay. It's going to take some work. It takes a few pretty solid swings, but you are able to do so.
Swings to check the head of the snake?
Oh, I thought you said chop the head.
No. I want to
Check.
open its mouth and see if it has some of those,
Fangs.
retractable fangs that would
Have poison
be
in them.
connected to any glands or something.
It does indeed.
Ooh, can I have those, please?
I'd be careful touching that.
Oh
I'm
no.
just gonna
So-
slowly peer, like, beside him. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Normally, there's a chance while harvesting an animal's venom that you unwittingly poison yourself.
Oh, great.
For an assassin, there is no chance of this.
Ooh.
Dang.
Nice.
You've done this too many times before. So you will say harvest 2 doses of
One for each
giant
tooth.
marsh snake venom.
Ooh. Is that an actual item, or should I just note that down?
You should you can check if there's any kind of poison as an item, but assuming
Okay.
not, I would just note it down in your inventory that you've got. It is an injury poison, by the way, meaning it only works if you hit a creature
Yeah,
with it while
yeah.
it's coating your weapon.
So it's a venom.
Yes.
I guess you know your business, huh?
Assume he's more used to doing that to smaller snakes.
shame we can't skin this and take all the skin with us.
Hang on.
You can.
Thing's 50 feet long. We cannot.
You could
still have a
skin
mission to
some
do.
of it.
Well, this is a good place to rest. No, if anything, this is probably the biggest thing in this area. This small
Yes.
area.
We probably entered its territory and it's probably killed everything in the area.
Hey,
Aside from
unless it has
crawfish.
babies, right?
Aside from the crawfish that you caught.
I've calmed the animals down. They should be able to move now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aveda.
I would like to harvest a few scales of the snake.
Only a few scales.
Actually, so would
Get
I.
a chunk. You guys can make belts. You can make shoes. You can make hats. You can make a purse. Like,
Same with the dung.
What? You want the tongue?
Yes.
I'll just let them do their thing.
oh, Seraphina isn't gonna do it, but she'll, tell other people to do it. Like, skin it more.
Wait, no, this might be too big.
Aveda and Sleipnir are gonna go up the road a little bit to kind of keep watch to see if there's anything coming.
I'd like
You
strings.
guys are scavenging.
Yeah, it takes about, I would say, 20 minutes
You know what?
to pick apart what can be picked apart from this massive thing.
I'll go over to Santino and just get a little pasta ration out and have a little snack.
Little snack
Crunching
arena.
on that pasta.
Do
Yep.
Can we talk about what these pasta rations entail?
No?
I'm going to talk about it anyway for our audience.
Okay.
These are little alchemically treated, freeze-dried pasta dishes in like little packets that sort of like a powder just get put into a little cup or a bowl or a dish and add just a bit of water and it rehydrates into a full saucy Italian meal. I'm sorry, Andalonian meal.
Just don't add the bog water.
Yeah, and if anybody catches her, she's like, "What? I expended some energy. Gotta eat."
How many scales do I procure?
I would say you are able to harvest in 20 minutes, just individual snake scales.
Yeah.
Like,
They have skin.
110.
Somebody's gonna end up with a wallet full of those rather than gold coins.
How much would that weigh?
Collectively, well, since you're not taking it, you're just picking the scales off, not taking like the flesh underneath. I would say, I don't know, 10 pounds sounds right.
10 pounds.
Do we disagree? I'm taking a stab
How
in the
many
dark
did
here.
you say? They're very
110
lightweight.
individual scales.
Oh,
Are they like really big?
I
This
mean,
is a giant
snake.
snake.
Snake is massive, so
It's
who
a
knows?
massive snake. Like they're big compared to a regular snake scales, but they're still. It's not like they're dragon scales. They're snake scales, you know.
I held the snake this past weekend.
Maybe 30 pounds. Does 30 pounds sound better?
no. 10, I think, is right.
10? Oh, you do think. Okay, 10. There you go. Thank you. Shot in the dark, never miss.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean,
We'll stick with 10. We'll go with 10. We're running with it.
skin isn't heavy.
It's a fantasy
very
game.
Thin in some spots. I can go get Aphrodite and have a whole display.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
So, 20 minutes have passed.
Oh, I wanted some snake
Making it-
scales. And-
Around
Snake dung.
almost 7 o'clock now. The sun is definitely going down rapidly.
Dilly.
Krug, you know that if you guys are to make
Dilly.
the island, you're gonna have to go soon.
Is Alvin able to get his snake scales and tongue as well?
Well, you only need
Oh.
a couple, but for the dung, I just kind of want sinews of it.
Yeah, that's fine. You should easily be able to do that. With the numbers that you're putting, that's fine.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Well, I'm ready. If we're not going to eat it.
I go back
Eat
out
what?
to scout.
Oh, snake. Burps. Yeah, we can go.
I
I
don't know if
will-
I trust eating this, but
I can purify it.
if you want to.
I don't really want to eat snake.
Fine. It's very lean, good for muscle, but whatever.
You guys set out once more. Back.
Watch your step, Aveda. The tail's right there.
Maybe not back into anything, but continuing to follow the causeway. It's only another mile and a half through this miserable trudge.
The worst job ever.
During which time it does rain for like 15 minutes. Ice cold, bitter, chilling rain. And then it stops. Just enough to, make you miserable. Remind you that this sucks. As you come to the end of the causeway. From the southern end, you see a trail. Right on the marshy, damp island, cut into the tall grass that just sort of winds away from the causeway toward the center of the island. While beside the trail, you see something quite different. Mind you, the sun has set at this point. As you reach the island, you see wooden buildings, completely overgrown, rotted, empty. It looks like it may have once been a hamlet. Just a little collection of wooden houses, all ruined. And not recently, it looks like. What do you do?
Eylea.
That where we're supposed to be going?
No, not yet. This is an interesting site. We'll have to scout out this town, make sure. So let's find if there's anyone living in it.
Doesn't look like anyone's living here.
Probably should do that during the day. Who knows what might be dwelling there. And usually those things would probably be more active during the night.
Oh, you want me to see if anybody's here?
Has because Krug is like scouting ahead, did he notice this place and then report
Of
back
course,
to us?
I would say Krug was probably
But he
waiting.
didn't
on
actually-
us
but he
at the-
didn't actually
Does
go
that
in
sound
there.
right, Nexer?
Yeah,
Like at the edge of the village, of the ruined hamlet.
because if we're getting onto the island, we could like decide to go straight or like turn either side, right? So I would have to wait for them to see what direction we want to move. Assuming we'll follow the road, but I still need to confirm that. Otherwise, they might just turn.
Yeah.
Veda, can you detect any presence here?
Should I do the action?
Do the thing.
You don't have to. I already know how it works. You can if you want to, as long as you announce clearly and concisely, "I am doing this thing."
I
That's
am
the important
detecting evil.
Evil.
Bam.
Ooh, that sounds all shiny.
Close your eyes for just a moment, and when you open them, instead of eyes, there's just holy, green-tinted light. Not the eldritch, like, oh, it's Mortvium, the city of the dead, green. More like a natural green. You sense no malice, at least not close by, which is all you can sense. So if it's further, you're boned. But within 60 feet,
In the immediate vicinity, there doesn't seem to be anything hostile. It's probably safe if we camp near the entrance.
Okay.
What do you say, Buggles? Good nap time?
if I could do a donkey noise, I
Hee-haw.
would do it so hard right now.
Eeyaw.
I'm a donkey. Hee-haw.
I'm just a
You
Buggles.
guys settle in. So you are not going into the deserted hamlet. You're staying outside.
Near the entrance, right?
Yeah, outside of the entrance.
Not
Is
taking
there,
advantage
is
of any
there
of those
any walls or anything?
wooden buildings. No, there's no outer wall at all. It's just little buildings. If you've ever played like Witcher 3, think of the villages there where, sometimes you'll just pass by, oh, there were 3 houses and it's gone. Like that, except they're all ruined.
I'll definitely be watching them.
Okay. You guys make a dreary camp with a proper fire. Maybe some tents, feed for the animals, food for the not
Time to eat again.
and begin your first gloomy, dreary night in the Ffenargh.
Probably a bunch of mosquitoes, huh?
During the night. Oh, there are so many mosquitoes. It's miserable.
I'm gonna put some mud on my face and expose skin.
Why?
during the night.
Why do you do that?
Go ahead.
Is that like?
I'll
Are
sleep
we,
next.
Beauty
are we
routine?
assigning a night watch or no?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Well, I only say that so I can take my armor off afterwards.
Yeah, anyone in plate armor has to remove it in order to be able to rest. And spellcasters must have 8 hours of uninterrupted rest to be able to prepare or re-prepare spells.
I thought elves can do 4 and then they can use the rest to prepare.
Elves are bullshit. I didn't mean you.
Well, I'm gonna go into, I forgot what the term is in 2nd edition.
France.
Is it still trans? Okay. I thought it was something different.
This is the original trans. What do you mean, is it still?
I'll do second watch.
Aveda, do you want to take last so you
Yeah.
can de-armor now and then put it on after?
That works for me.
Okay.
Why don't you just let her sleep? Like, crew could take the third watch.
I
Yeah,
haven't
why is there
cast
only
anything.
3? Is there only 3? Like,
I'm
for
already
8
the
hours?
trans.
Odd
You guys,
number.
that's up to you guys how you want to
I'm
do it. You tell
I'm
me.
just saying, putting an armor on is kind of a pain.
It is.
Yeah, Ella helps me with mine. Speaking of, can you unstrap this part later?
Yeah.
I might wake you up for 5 minutes.
I'll take the middle watch just because I didn't
I'm
use
taking
any
second.
spells.
So.
I'll just be reading my spell book.
Yeah, crew can take the last watch.
You.
I thought I was taking last watch.
I thought we let you sleep because
Don't
you were...
worry, I'm aware.
Do I need to sleep?
Be quiet.
Yeah.
You do need to sleep, but not. You don't need to prepare spells or anything. You're
Yeah.
still good on that.
Oh, paladins don't have spells?
I do, but I didn't use any, so
She didn't
mine are
cast
still
any.
prepared.
You don't. So if you didn't cast the spell, it stays prepared.
Reverie. That's what the word is. The reverie.
Reverie. Yep. As you settle in, before the first watch has even gotten very far, half of you may even still be awake, just sort of drifting, though it was a pretty exhausting, horrible day. A mournful wail drifts through the silent mist. Its source, some distance away. But that mournful cry, like a cry for help, or no, maybe just the mournful hooting of an owl. We'll find out next week, because that's where we're ending tonight's game session.
It was
Next
me
time
when I lost my
on-
pasta.
That poor
I
pasta.
just realized one of the cameras is messed up.
Uh-oh.
Who is it? No, it's not bad. It's fine overall. It's just I noticed like 2 pixels, so.
That's okay. At least you didn't forget to put a fucking clock in the game that tracks time, so...
Oh, the campaign name Ravagers of Time. So, you know.
Nani.
I mean, irony aside, literally, first edition just depends on the accurate tracking of time for so much, and there's not a goddamn clock. I'm gonna have to fix that urgently. What'd you guys think?
Oh, it's fun.
It's fun.
Could have been worse. Someone could have been eaten.
Yeah.
That snake wasn't so hard.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know what? That's true. That's true. There are some random encounters that are worse than others. It helps, by the way, that Krug wasn't the only one rolling, because that thing surprises on a 1 through 4, and you guys rolled a 5.
Oh.
Mm.
So with surprise, it's likely someone would have had a bad time with that snake, that danger the dangerest of noodles.
Oh.
But
Well, that's what
yeah.
that 1d6
So
was for. Okay.
and yes, yep, that was me checking for surprise. Welcome to the Ffenargh and Holm Island. By the way, I don't know if you knew this, but the city you're making for, Eylea, it's on Eylea Isle. And the city's called Eylea.
Oh.
I wonder where it is.
That's crazy.
Hate it.
Yeah, we're weird.
Yeah, don't break your back trying too hard to name things. Jeez. Thank you so much for watching today. We hope you're invested in this. I'm very excited to see where these knuckleheads get off to within these misty marshlands and what mysteries we might uncover. You can find all of these people on the various links provided below, assuming that someone has updated the link tree with Solid and Latalis.
Nope, not yet, but I will do it tonight when I get home.
If you want to know more about this world that we play in, Corvania and maybe even the nation it's at war with, you can find all of that on our YouTube channel in the Water Under the Bridge Pathfinder 2nd Edition game. You can also find this stuff on our dedicated wiki page, and you'll be able to find the rest of this game, other games, future games, past games. The one other time we tried 1st Edition, it went great. All on our YouTube channel. Finally, we do have a community Discord. You can find all of us there, talking about this game, talking about not this game, talking about kitty cats, and I have a feeling there will be snake pics pretty soon.
Oh yeah. I'll post her.
Just a guess, and more.
Dramatic reenactment of today's battle.
Anyway, it has been a pleasure to start this up with you guys, and chat, community, viewers. We hope to see you next week. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.